Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury, and you are on the Archie Luxury Livestream channel. That's right, guys. This is where we talk to our punters and discuss everything watches, everything to do with everything to do with life and things in general. That's right, guys. We're here for you. We are here to talk. And this is a great time. It's always a good time. It's always good to have a place where we can reside. We've got some many interesting topics today. We've got some interesting stuff that is going on, and I'd love to share this with you. We're going to do some timepiece gentleman updates. We've got some updates there. All sorts of things happening. Okay, guys, let's run intro, and start the show. Let's run the intro, guys. Guys, it's Archie Luxury, and welcome to the Archie Luxury channel. How are you people today? Guys, it's a great show, and we've got some fantastic topics to cover there. In the world of luxury wristwatches, I've got to tell you, this whole world is changing. It is really changing. Now, what's going on? I tell you what's happening. Let's jump straight in to what's just come out. Anthony Ferris released a new video. Let's go and have a look at this quickly. Let's have a bit of a sticky beak. We'll see what we can say here. What's going on? Let's have a look.
All right, guys. So day 6 video, here it is. Yesterday I posted day 5, and within an hour or two, I made the video private because somebody I was going to go work with and partner with got a lot of blowback for trying to step in and, take a chance at helping me fix my mess. I told them that we're going to get a lot of negative feedback or, a lot of negativity directed towards them. And I don't think they realized what they were getting themselves into. So I completely respect that decision, but that's no longer going to be a part. So tomorrow I'm going to be headed back.
Okie dokie. What the hell's going on? The shit show continues. Let's have a look here quickly. 2 super chats. First super chat of the day. Toyota Mo. Medium legend and member $5. First. And we got AD Never Calling $10. Have a great show, Arch. Thank you. Thank you from AD Never Calling. Now, what's he saying here?
LA, and I haven't 100% made the commitment yet. I'm almost there though, but I think that it's just time I get out of this industry and move on to the next. So
fuck.
I've caused a lot of negative. I brought a lot of negative, unwanted attention to this industry, and for those that are actually involved in it, I apologize, guys. For those of you that I still owe money, I'm still not running from that. I still plan on paying that debt. But moving forward, as well as my actual clients, you guys that I'm speaking with on a daily basis, I'm not hiding and I'm not running from that debt. I'm still doing everything I can to pay for it. But it's obvious, it's apparent that there's a large community out there that doesn't want that to happen. They would rather me in my life end up in prison, do whatever it takes to not be able to pay you guys back. I'm not going that route. I'm not going to succumb to the pressure. You know, my phone does not stop ringing all day long, to the point where I've actually got another number. And any of my clients that are out here watching, I've reached out to about a third. I can't. My moves, talking about who I'm with,
What
where
the
I'm
fuck
at.
is he
It's just
doing?
it's causing problems for people that it doesn't need to when they're my problems. And I just
What the fuck is going on? JJ, come back. JJ, how are you?
Hello, Arch. How
What
are
the
you?
fuck is this guy trying to tell us?
I
He's
don't know.
leaving
What
the
is he trying to
industry.
tell us, Arch? We need the
He's lost
pontiff to
five.
decipher puzzle, the
He's lost
horological puzzle.
five. He's lost $5 million in this industry, and he thinks he can use his marketing genius in another area.
Well, didn't he say he could sell cups?
Cups. I gotta be totally honest. It's just look. I gotta be honest with you. Let's not take the piss out of him, but it's fucked. What do you think, JJ? Let's be honest. It's completely fucked.
I don't see a way out of this, Arch. I really don't.
I mean, he's the thing about him is, speaking of great guys, we've got Curly joining us. Hello, Mr. Curly. How are you? Hello. Hello, Curly.
Hi, Arch.
Curly. Hey, how you going?
Wah, wah, wah. Bust out. Wah, wah, wah.
Wah. I don't understand this. He's leaving the industry. He just jacked the industry for $5 million, and now
I
he's
don't
just
think
leaving.
so. I don't think so, Archie. He was using his channel for intimidation. Didn't work. Wah, wah, wah. Trying to keep his fucking people that he's marks, tried to keep his marks silent, but they used the greatest weapon that this guy used against them: social media. Wah, wah, wah. He won't go away.
His biggest what's that? What's the expression? His biggest became his biggest weakness. You know,
his biggest plus, his biggest positive became his biggest negative.
Yeah, his giant gun ran out of bullets. How you doing, JJ?
I am doing just swell. Thanks for asking.
JJ, do you know your little buddy that sits in the dark room? Do you know what he does for a living?
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to put his personal information out there. I don't want to get personal. So, but I'm going to completely address him and Ocean tonight for sure.
Oh, you're doing a stream after hours today, JJ?
Yes, sir. I certainly am.
We will be sending you the link. This is the pre-show, JJ.
The toilet break.
Post AC3.
After AC3 comes the toilet break. You know,
100% right.
Arch, it's going to be must-see TV tonight. Is all I can tell you.
See. No, hey, I totally get it. Neo, $10. I tried to buy a watch from him back in November. He didn't budge on the price. Now he has been destroyed. Don't mess with Neo, the destroyer of ambitions and dreams.
Ooh, ominous message there, Neo.
Neo, I think you dodged a bullet. I think you dodged a bullet, Neo, because even if you say you bought a watch off him.
Thank you, Neo.
And that watch then is listed as stolen. It's a disaster. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess.
Mr. Soso has a message.
Mr. Zoso, we are just a hateful bunch, aren't we? Guess that. Look, I got to tell you something. It's I can't believe he was supposed to have the debt countdown. Or supposed to be, we're supposed to be watching this, enjoying it. He's so narcissistic, he can't even see why people would be pissed off.
Well, he attacked the people he owes money to yesterday.
What did he say?
Then he took the video down.
What did he say in that video, Curly?
He said, you guys aren't allowing me to make money. So you know what? It's on you that I don't pay that I have no ability to pay these people back. I'm trying so hard. I guess you want to see me go in jail. And at this point, jail will be a much, I'm looking forward to the break of my real life. Jail would be a break.
Always victimhood mentality, right? Like you create a situation and then it's everyone else's fault that you're in it, right?
Yeah. Serious mental illness here. And
Speaking of mental illness, that was a great segue, Arch. Wish we would have had a guest.
yes. You're rich, you can afford the loss. Who said that? He said that. You're joking, aren't you?
He did.
My God.
It just goes to show you the mentality he had the whole time, for sure. He must have loved using social. You know, the thing is that it puts a black stain on legitimate watch dealers, but it also puts a black stain on social media. Anybody that's a so-called influencer that uses it to rob people, to fleece people.
Yes.
You know, in a way, he's not even a really creative con man. He's not a really creative confidence game because it's so much easier on social media.
Yes.
You know, but
yes.
You know, I don't know what kind of relationship you have with your buddy Federico, but he put out one hell of a eye-opening video. I don't know if he is just playing the contrarian or if he really is like that. I don't know him. I haven't really followed him except for these last couple of videos he's put out. He's trying to separate himself from the YouTuber gray market guys. And I don't know if what he says has any weight to it, but he put out a hell of an interesting video on his whole view on consignment watches. He's not really doing the drama, you know.
Yeah.
Well, he's never really taken that fast life road approach. You know, he's just steady and honest.
He did have the Ferrari. He's had some fancy cars.
Right, but he never portrayed like a day in the life, like living the fast lane, you know, I guess.
He wasn't a YouTube flexer.
And, you know, he's I'll be honest with you, I had my doubts with him, and he's proved to be very honorable, really. I'll be honest with you. Credit's due where, you know, he had a run-in with me. He burnt me. Like he also is a bit egotistical. He burnt me. He was a super fan. He really liked my stuff. Then he got shitty at me because I got shitty when he sided up with TGV. And he treated me like a fool. I mean, of course I'm going to get. Then he wonders why certain things were said, and it's never his fault. And
I think that's more a personal issue than the business issue. You know, different.
Neo, $2. Refocus and take down Timok. # Freedom Alliance Forever. Thank you, Neo. And we got a super chat from JBIDX, $5. TPG seems like the type to sing once in custody. Who might he offer up? Probably some nervous folks out. Well, I don't think. Why would people be nervous with him? I don't. You've lost a watch.
He's willing to lie, to slander, and besmirch people.
Would he be taken seriously? He's not exactly. His credibility is shot.
Well, I think all the super chat is saying is that if he gets hemmed up, he's probably going to tell on someone else to try to get out of it. Is what the super chat is saying. I'm not saying that. I'm just relaying the message here.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at Archie, if you look at his views on these train wreck videos, he's doing better than ever.
Yeah, but I mean.
Is the juice worth the squeeze, though? What are you getting?
Is the juice worth? And the truth is, he's already said he's not doing this anymore. We're in day 6. We're not in day 66 or day 600. We're in day 6, and he's saying, "Hey, it's over now."
Five, Arch.
Day 5.
You know, the one thing I've learned, like his biggest mark, this Wesley guy that he owes almost $1 billion to. Yeah. He literally never saw any of the TPG videos before. He had never heard of TPG until TikTok. That's how he heard of the guy. So it's amazing to me how somebody could put up that much money without doing any kind of due diligence. But you know what? There's a sucker born every minute. There really is.
And what
And-
did he gave him stock, or what did he do? He gave him.
I
don't
really
understand.
no, I really don't. You know what? He said he did like 3 or 4 deals with him and it went perfect. And the deals were getting bigger and bigger. It sounded like what this guy was doing.
Mhm.
He got into Moda, and this guy was doing this as a hobby, like, you know, flipping watches, getting watches, flipping it. But
Yeah.
he didn't do it for the money. He did it to get nicer and bigger pieces. So the
Yeah.
guy was just doing it as a hobby. The way he literally didn't even know. He depended on this guy to be his consultant. That's basically what it
Yes.
was. Advisor.
And how did he get? How did he lose $1 million? He invested $1 million in the business, or he gave him stock, or what happened?
He had bought, I don't know, he was buying watches off of Moda, and he was trying to flip them through Anthony. And he sent him $1 million worth of stock, $1 million worth of watches.
And it's all gone now.
All those crazy watches that you see him with, the Meteorite Daytonas and you know, sapphire
Yeah.
bezel GMTs, all crazy watches. I mean, big money watches. But I would like to get your opinion. I don't know. Are you allowed to play Federico's video on your channel?
Probably not. We leave
No?
that one. Yeah, me and
Arch, what do you got
Federico.
up here? Which one is this? This isn't day 5, right? That's still deleted.
Just hang on there. This is my last video on YouTube.
Yeah, this is
last-
today.
Yeah.
I thought he took this down.
No.
Just don't want that. This
What's he
industry
say?
to go a day.
He took
Yeah, I was
yesterday's
gonna
down,
do
not
it.
today.
For some
Oh.
reason, somehow I don't think that me posting it at this point, I just don't think it's anybody's business anymore, you know. And not to say that the haters or all the negative attention is getting to me. It's
This
just
didn't last
affecting
long.
everyone's job and make best on what I can. And
Hey, Arch.
I'm gonna be moving in. Videos didn't play out, but I just can't risk anybody.
That's
else
Archie's
getting it.
attention span.
Hey, Archie, you know you're it's not just you watching the video. You do have an audience. You just skipping through it. You just
I know. There's nothing there. He doesn't say anything. There's nothing there.
He's
You
never going to
understand?
say anything true, but I mean, it is entertaining. Mr. Pete Glenn, you know who he
Pete
is.
Glenn, $5. Neo is the staunchest defender against any and all enemy forces that threaten the Archieverse and members of the Alliance.
The most intelligent man in all of Ozzyland. Thank you, Pete Glenn.
It's not hard when JoJo's your competition, but yeah, I agree. Just kidding, sweet JoJo.
I mean, seriously, this is so. Let's have a look here. What's exactly he's done here? This is the history. We had how I'm going to solve my 5 million debt. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and this is my last video. on
He erased
YouTube.
day 5. Don't skip that part. He erased day 5, and then he made
Day
this.
5 is gone, and then
Does
Yeah,
anyone
he-
have day 5 to go over?
You know what? It was idiotic, but you know what was funny, JJ? I'll bet you he had the Uber driver driving him around, and he found a convertible Porsche, and he's like, "This would be perfect setting for me to do this video." I mean,
Can
literally.
you break that video down for us, Curly? What happened?
Yeah,
to
the only thing that video was about, he addressed all the stuff that's going public between that Bob in Arizona and Wesley. Okay, so those guys teamed up. They took it public. They got a lot of traction, and what they're doing is they're forming a group to see if they could locate all the consignment watches to see who it went to, how it went to them. Wesley hired a lawyer in L.A. It's going to be a civil case, but he said anybody that has had consignment watches that he owes you or money, I have a lawyer on retainer in LA, and they're willing to advise you for the best route for you to take, whether you qualify to make a police report or you want to take it civilly. You could, I'll give you the contact information for that. So, and then the Bob guy released, you remember the video when he said his RM was in the jewelry store? From the
yes,
car? Okay.
yes,
The guy Bob filmed the inside of that jewelry store. Anthony tried to confiscate that watch from the jeweler. They closed the store. They called the police, and he put that all public. I mean, it was idiotic, absolutely idiotic.
Was it Anthony's watch?
That's what he claimed, but he didn't go down there with any proof that it was his. A paperwork.
You
with
can't
the
just
serial-
take something and say this was mine. You have to go the certain ways to go about it.
Yes.
See, that's why that's why I would have loved to. I was busy today, or else I would have emailed you. I would have loved for you to watch Federico's video, because Federico said these people don't have a leg to stand on, because what Anthony did is not criminal. It's called theft through conversion. Now, I don't know if that's, but for him to put that out, obviously he was reading it.
Everybody has these opinions. See, I wouldn't, the reason I never say anything like what it is, well, first of all, I'm not qualified, but nobody is really. This is not our job to say what he's guilty of or not. It's just
for me,
to say what's happening as it happens.
Yeah, for him, he's a watch dealer. The thing is,
but he's not law enforcement. What the fuck does he know? He's a watch dealer.
But
everybody wants to play Columbo when
it's a hard speculation. But according to him, you'll never be able to find out what he did criminally until you go after him civilly, and then maybe prosecuting attorney or some agency will pick it up. But he said that's why you're not going to see a lot of watch guys, a lot of watch dealers talk about or speculate on it. But he said, he goes, it happens all the time. And why a lot of people do it is because it's called theft through conversion. It's a legal document. You hand over voluntarily an item to sell to him. Now, he's talking about the consignee. Now, what that guy does with as far as the money, how he wires it, does he pay taxes? That's all up to the authorities. But as far as the consignee goes, he says it's theft through conversion. He goes, try to claim the watch.
Obviously,
stolen,
it's not the same thing as if someone went into your house and robbed it out of your bedroom.
Now, here we go. Here we got super chat, Mr. Zoso, $5. This is how you are closing out. If we weren't such a hateful bunch, he'd pay everybody back. If this is how you are closing out, if we weren't such a hateful bunch, we'd pay everybody back.
This is funny. Hey, JJ, this is funny. He did start the program against 75 hard. He never makes it like more than 10 days on that.
What's 75 hard? I don't even know what that is.
75 hard is an app, and it's a guideline to losing weight, staying fit, body, mind, and soul. So it's got these rules that these guidelines you're supposed to follow as far as working out twice a day, reading a book once a day, cold shower, hot shower, what to eat. It's fucking hilarious. He's done it like 5 times, never ever finished it.
What is he going to start doing videos like that guy Wes Watson, the prison videos?
He can't even do that because he's done it 5 times and failed.
JBIDX $2, 75 hard. Strike that 6 hard. Yeah. There's 6 videos when he's supposed to. Yeah, exactly right there.
He could start shooting. He could start shooting videos from a tent, living a luxury life, homeless. I don't know how anybody could have empathy for this guy. I would like to know what the real figure is of the money he holds. In this guy's mind, he wants to make everything mega. Everything's got to be mega. So for him, he knew that this stuff was going out. That's why he copped, he did this I'm coming out thing, because he knew it was going public. He knew he couldn't control the narrative. So if he's going to be guilty, he doesn't want to be guilty of 900,000. Let's make it 5 million. Everything is I don't know. It should be interesting. I mean, I don't think the guy's going to stay off social media. I mean, he can't. That's a drug that's too hard for him to give up.
JBIDX $10. The allegations floating around, if true, is criminal activity. Will anyone prosecute is a different question, but it's wrong to say it's only a civil issue. Fair point. Fair point. Yeah, civil. I actually had a friend of mine who's a bankruptcy attorney, and he said to me, he's an American. I don't want to mention any names or that, but he said to me, with this, because I asked him about this timepiece gentleman thing, and he said, I'll tell you what he said to me. He said, okay, what he said to me is, Here we go. He said, I feel terrible for the people who've lost their watches to him. Consignment is legally very tricky in the US. Consigners are just unsecured general creditors unless they file specific paperwork with the Secretary of State to record their ownership of interest. I'm sure no one did that. Unless they are very sophisticated. I predict that there will be a voluntary or involuntary bankruptcy, only fair way to divide among creditors, and ultimately jail for TPG. Okay, that's what a friend of mine who's a bankruptcy lawyer has said. He said this is, it's a very tricky situation, and fuck, it's just awful. It's just so awful. And what I don't understand is why he didn't close down before it got to this level. You know what I mean? Like, I mean,
If I had to
normally,
speculate, I would say because he didn't have to yet, right? Until that guy put out all those TikTok videos where it was all out,
yeah,
there was still room to maneuver and wiggle, right?
yeah. The staff left. When did the staff left? Remember that?
We're gonna ask Curly there. Curly's on top of it. Curly's
You
on
know,
the
the
director of
Darby,
operations.
his videographer, and that woman Liz, they
Yeah.
left publicly, and then they put out a video. But all the way up until when he was working with Wesley, all the way up until he outed Wesley, he did have that the Australian guy Travis and Z working behind the scenes because those guys still had a good name in some of the dealer groups. So, the thing is that why didn't he do it? Because he didn't have to, Archie. That's all. He didn't have to.
Yeah, fair point. Dirk Diggler, $2. TPG going to have 75 hard purple crayons in the joint. And Mr. Zoso says, any one of these dumb rich motherfuckers have any balls at all? Get this fucking grifter locked up immediately.
Hey man, the gears of the bureaucracy of the justice system grind slow. I mean, the funny thing is, until somebody puts in a civil suit. Now, if he starts moving money around after a civil suit is filed, he might get hit with some grand larceny or something like that. But I thought it was pretty. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but I thought that I didn't think that Federico would stand on the ledge of what he was saying about consignment and how it works and how it's easy to defraud. Not defraud, but easy to just take somebody's stuff away because there's very little options for the consignee. So it was pretty interesting. I mean, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people.
You think the government's in a rush to get anyone? It's not their money.
No.
They don't care.
No.
They're interested in giving you enough rope to hang yourself. They're very patient people.
Yes.
The one thing that's floating out there is that he did a big bulk of this in the last couple of months because that guy Bob said that enough people contacted him that he was able to put together, and he seems like a really honest guy. I mean, Anthony sent him a Sea Dweller as payment instead of money, and the guy actually reached out and found the proper owner of it and gave the guy the watch back. Okay,
that's a gentleman. That's a gentleman right there.
Yeah, and that's the group that they formed, and I think he did it to show that he was legitimate. And once that Wesley guy saw that he did that, Wesley's the one who contacted him. This Wesley guy, he
seems to be the most interesting out of the whole bunch.
Yeah, because he's kind of social media ignorant. Because, like I said, he found him.
Well, you got to realize TikTok is huge, and it's a totally different audience. If you look at like these people's numbers, right, how many subs they got.
Now, I just want to say with Slatsman, this is getting a little bit too close to the bone, so I'm just going to say, Slatsman, thank you for the $10. I appreciate it. I don't know why you'd even.
I didn't read the last part. That was vicious and nasty.
I don't know why. So I'm not even going to if you don't want to donate anymore, that's okay. That's okay. But it's not really funny. And,
let's move past this, Arch. Don't even give it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
So the thing with TikTok is, right, which Arch should do. If you look at all these, and it's everybody on YouTube, if you see how their numbers got huge all of a sudden really quick, it's all from TikTok because there's such a huge audience on there.
Starchy, $10. Why does O'Sheen send his audience to Tim and not you? Well, me and O'Sheen haven't really been
Grift sticks together.
good answer. That's it. I mean,
So
my
speaking
friend,
of
my
speaking
friend
of
is
grifters-
JJ. Yes.
Yes, thank you.
My friend is JJ. I send the link to JJ. JJ sends me his. Certain people in life help you. Certain people don't. It's
Right.
basically how it
Archie,
goes.
to be
So-
honest with you, it doesn't make a huge difference. If he was looking for viewers, that's fine. But as far as super chats go, listen, O'Sheen is having a hard time making $100 a live stream that he does. He's a paper tiger. Look,
It's hard when there's a lot of bots floating around.
yeah, he basically on the iBasher he did today, if that's what you're talking about, he had 41 viewers. So only his main channel gets to huge numbers, and he doesn't get much in super chats, buddy. So,
No.
So
and I don't think
Tim,
it's worth attaching yourself to somebody who's eventually gonna, he's on a downward slide of alcoholism. So, and he's a very volatile person. So,
speaking
I'll
of
be
Tim,
honest with you.
I heard he had one of the victims on last night and was like really hitting him hard. Like even his audience turned on him and he was defending TPG, and
he gave more empathy to TPG than one of the so-called victims that got ripped off.
Mm.
did he call him a victim? Because I don't know that for sure. How
You
did
know
he
what,
feel
JJ?
when
I
he
didn't
came on?
watch it. I'm here. I'm gonna stop by you a little bit, and then 11 o'clock my time, I'm leaving to go fishing. I'm dropping all this fucking drama going on these channels until I come back.
Oh, where are you going fishing? How long are you going for, Curly?
I'm coming back Sunday. We're gonna fish.
Man,
probably-
you're gonna have a great time.
Yeah, I'm going to Lake Superior in the
Wow.
morning, and then from there we hit the river and go bass fishing. Tomorrow, tomorrow's going to be really hard on me because we're fishing all morning, we're fishing all afternoon, and the afternoon is late morning, early afternoon is my sleep pattern right now. So we'll see how long I last. I'll wear my life vest afternoon.
I gotta tell you, Neo. You know, Neo. I don't know whether hurting people is the answer. I honestly, it's easy to say that when you're pissed off and that there, and I don't know
Too
if
much
that
to
really.
lose. Too much to lose.
It brings bad karma to yourself. I kind of I used to feel that way myself, but I got to be honest with you. I don't think that's in practice. I don't think that's the best.
Let's see what's the
Right.
comment you're talking about. If someone owed me
Yeah.
millions, I would take 10K and pay. Oh, well, that's different if you have somebody else do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether it's
Violence is not the
You know-
answer, right, Arch?
violence is never the answer. I don't think violence is ever the answer. I mean, the thing is this.
I
He-
see.
Let's be honest with Anthony.
I
He
understand.
basically is a narcissistic person who he's always going to play the victim no matter. He doesn't care. There's no empathy you get from Anthony.
Archie, if you look at what Anthony's doing and you look at what Wizard did, there's always a common thread that these guys use. It's a confidence game. Build trust, small or
he
large.
had-
Spend
he had-
1,000 to steal 9,000.
When he was at the Crescent, I thought the expenses were out of control then. Remember, he was in Dallas, the Crescent Hotel.
Not for the first 5 videos, I'd have to say, intrigued me. That's when I started following it. But we had an employee of his that works at a family business. He's a CPA. He was going through college at the time. And this was before Crescent. It was just when they were going to build the Crescent out. So they were working out of the
Yeah.
apartment, him and Marco. And he said he was literally just completely driven for his business. And he said, I've never saw him. He goes, I did the books. They hired me to do the books. He goes, it was a little sloppily done, but very detailed. And he said, I've never seen such a driven person. He was 100%, in business mode, and his vision. he would always carry out and do whatever it took to carry out his vision. And as far as when this guy was there, he was there for 6 months, all the way up until they moved into the Crescent. He goes, every vision, every risk he took paid off, you know?
Yes.
He said, the only thing I couldn't understand is how him and Marco would have so much stock in the apartment, the way they ran it, you know, where they got the money for all the watches, you know? So, but he didn't have a bad thing to say. And he literally sounded very, very upset for Anthony to see him take this route. But according to him, he thinks the bad turn is when he went viral and made himself into a celebrity. Is when he lost track of. Hey, look, Archie, it's different. It's really different staying legit when you're monitored and you're on parole. You know what I mean? Especially in Texas. So when he had a leash on him, and he was even taking risks when he was still on parole and had a leash on him. I mean that nonsense that he did with the Facebook group, that actually involved money for a fraudulent, you know, fundraiser on a public, you know, forum.
Public.
Yeah, and he eventually had to refund that money because the idiot found out that you know, it was basically illegal. He was committing fucking every one of those things that people sent them, you know, doing that on a false pretense, which was for building out remember his build out, Archie? I remember you used to you for some reason you focused on, what the fuck do you need a 2-story fish tank for? That's just obscene. I remember you saying that. You kept replaying that clip of him and Marco looking up and down. Yeah, we're going to have a 2-story fish tank. You should play some of your old clips of critiquing him because it was pretty funny. I mean, hey, look, you started out at kind of in a cordial with those guys. I mean, you remember when you appeared on a panel with them? And then the fucking prick brought you there under false pretenses and fucking tried to humiliate you. Lucky they didn't know. The lucky used to be the Viper Eyes, Archie, back then.
I know what you mean.
You know who else?
I remember when Archie was on there. The chat was everyone from the show, and it was completely dominating. I don't think they expected that. The Archie loyalists were in the chat like in droves, going crazy.
Yeah, it was funny.
Here we go. Statsman, $5. All good, Arch. You provide content to us, and us punters will pay. I apologize to you and the Carpet Beatles. Thank you.
And that's very classy. You know, he knows he hit a touchy.
Nice. Yeah.
He knows he hit a nerve, and it's a lot of class, Slats, man. Thank you.
Thank you so much there. I got to tell you, seriously, what do you think he's going to do then? What options does he have? Like, what else can he do?
He's a grown man. That's for him to figure out, no?
What else can he do, really? Like, any other industry?
According to his, hey, look, he's a salesman, Arch. He's a salesman. So, you know what? As big as he got, remember, it's the niche. It's the niche topic that he got big in, right? Watches. So he's a natural born salesman. You can't take that away from him. I mean, he's a good bullshitter.
Yeah.
People that fucking are willing to hand over that many watches to him are not stupid people, you know? They're busy. And he built up confidence with him because every one of these people said they had multiple deals with him that went very, very well. That's typical. That's typical. Like I said, lose 1,000 to steal 9. That's always at the bottom of building trust in a confidence game.
Exactly right there. Run Shift, £2. Arch, you ask your friend about the travel bag. I'll send a text to him. Okay. I don't know how to run. I don't want him to get the wrong idea. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want him to get the wrong idea. Like, asking that sometimes is a bit personal, but
you don't seem to have a problem asking people personal questions. Oh, Archie, don't tell me that you're going to start. You got to do. You're not going to start not doing soul readings.
No, I'm just sending a text to this guy now.
Oh, thank you, Rav Chef. Jesus Christ, what is it? Wednesday? No people want to come on a panel day today.
Can you blame them with us? Nobody likes us.
How's this? I'm just sending him a text. I said, "Hey, Dave, what is the brand of your black travel bag? A friend on my video thought it was cool. It was cool and wanted to buy one and wanted to buy a similar one." That's a nice way to say it, isn't it? Similar bag. Okay, I'll send that to him. Okay, there we go. Because you got to approach this in the right way. You don't want to say it in a bad way, do you? You know what I mean? You got to be careful how
You should just have Narc ask him for you.
He doesn't come on the stream. He doesn't come on the stream. That's
Are we
the only
talking about
problem.
the guy you went to Singapore with, right? Your friend Dave?
Yeah. He does. He's
Super collector.
Oh, that's a black Ferrari bag. He had a Maserati and he got some points. He had points, and I think
Archie, you're cutting in and out.
sorry, he had a black. He had a Maserati, and they had access to some bags and that.
We have hello from humanity.
Hello,
to
Neo,
humanity.
$10. Archie, thank you for no longer cutting your toenails on stream and showing us your foot fungus. We appreciate. Thank you, Neo. It wasn't Ferrari. I don't think. Just had the Ferrari logo. Okay. He said it was a Ferrari bag. Okay.
Thank you, Neil.
Thank you so much, Neo. There. I got to tell you, it's what do you think the repercussions are for the industry here? What do you think is going to happen? Is this going to
I think that Federico made a good point. You know what? If you want to sell your watch, go when you go to a gray market dealer. If he's not giving you what you think, do some research and just take the money. Don't put it on consignment. It's better to take a small loss than to leave your watch in this market there for months and months, and it's probably going to take a small loss every week that goes by anyway. So it's a really good video. I actually really wanted to get your opinion on a lot of the stuff he was talking about, especially when it comes to consignment and how to buy and sell watches from a watch dealer.
I'm a watch dealer, backpack watch dealer.
He's kind of getting a lot of kudos, Archie. He's getting a lot of
Watch
kudos from
dealer.
the bigger channels, being a contrarian.
Watch dealer.
I know somebody that's really trying hard to get him on his show.
Oh yeah, he's sucking.
Yeah, but I don't think you think Federico would fall for that. There's no way he would end up on that grifter's channel.
No way.
Maybe
Who knows?
Ooh, JJ sounds a little uncertain. I don't know.
Oh, because you never know if they pay him. Maybe for free. I highly doubt it.
You mean like they paid TPG?
Well, that's why I'm hesitant, because I said the same thing about TPG, and then all of a sudden he popped up. So
hey, it paid for his plane fare to Miami.
yeah, maybe that's why.
Oh wait, did you read this one, Arch? I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, we didn't read it. Here we go. Cheers, Arch. That's Ron Chef. There we go. It was Ferrari brand one. Ferrari. There we go. Neo, $2. Archie for shit and giggles. Try being attentive tonight.
Yeah, there's only 8. We don't have enough people to do Hollywood Squares.
Yeah, we don't have Mike the Snake here.
Yeah. I mean, so you know what's left. If we don't have Mike the Snake, what are we going to do? A guy from Chicago and a guy from New York. We're naturally going to make fun of you. We don't want to do that, Arch. That's Narc's job.
I got it. What do you think the lesson can be learned here with consignment? Whether it's there was also a big thing with CNC Auto. I don't know if you guys are in the classic car game, but they had consignor cars, and a similar thing with title and consignment stock. It all came, it all
Arch, you know
imploded.
what the answer to that is, Arch.
Be careful. Be careful.
When there's always a large amount of money
Mm.
to be made or, to gain, you have to do your due diligence. You know who I really admire a lot? He does all the voices and he does this and that, is Plastic. Plastic does a lot of research when it comes to watches on the gray market thing. I mean, I don't know. You tell me. He seems to know the prices exactly, condition, with papers, without papers. He does a lot of research. It seems like. So that's what you got to do. You got to do your due diligence. I mean, it's just that simple. Whether you got deep pockets or whether you're an everyday blue collar, guy that likes luxury things. I mean, a dollar's a dollar. Dollar earned is a dollar spent. So
Yeah.
if you don't have respect for your own money, don't expect
A dollar saved is a dollar earned. That's
if you don't have respect for your own money, don't expect the people taking it to have respect for it. So
yeah. Do you think the thing is? Do you think he actually liked these expensive things, like the fancy cars, the fancy watches? Do you think he actually had an appreciation for them, or it was just pure flex?
they were
and
props.
ego?
They were props. You know what he liked? He liked ripping people off. He liked doing that shtick. They were props. Everything is a prop. These guys, one thing they do have is props.
Props.
House in North Korea, penthouse in fucking free penthouse in New York.
Yeah, they become the
Worldwide
most
fucking
interesting man on the
designer.
internet.
Who the fuck needs 8 motorcycles?
Yes.
That's what I mean. They're props. They're props. Watches and oh my God, he's such a flexer. But everybody loves that shit. I mean, look, all the big influencers on YouTube do that flexing shit, and they all blow up and they all come down. I mean,
I gotta tell you, like a lot of this stuff isn't even usable. These super fast cars, the Lamborghini and shit like that, they're very difficult to live with. And I don't even know. I mean, I've been in a few of these exotics, and they're beautiful, but they're not easy to live with as on a day-to-day basis. And the other thing is too, eating at Nick and Sam's every night of the week.
yeah, but look, Arch, you're a blue collar family man, okay? I mean, even though you're not Daryl the plumber, but look, you earn every penny. You scratch out every penny you make. You got a family, okay? You got to kind of live within your means, but you do enjoy luxury things, right? I mean, but these people live in a different world. I mean, he's young, bachelor, tugger, does whatever he wants, but he puts it all on social media. It's a status symbol. A lot of these people have their image is everything to them. I mean, your image is not everything to you. I mean, you could tell.
No. How about you, JJ?
That's why it's unbelievable anybody would call you a narcissist, because the number one trait of a narcissist, number 1 and 2, they're never self-deprecating and they're very vain. And you're not either one of those things, Arch.
Yeah. I must say, Curly, you've gone into you've been in the streaming space, and people love you, right? They love or hate you. Do you see how you could get sick of the fame? Like you could walk away from it and say, I had enough. This is, you just, I had enough. I'm going to do something else. Do you see that?
Look, Arch, for me, the way I grew up, when I was a kid and we lived on the West Side, everybody used to congregate on the porch. Okay, everybody after work, the parents after work, the kids are playing the streets. When I started growing up and we moved out of there, I used to still go back to the social clubs where guys would bust their balls, pass their time, have a laugh. So it's always that sense of camaraderie. I've always had it. I've always belonged to either a hunting club, a fishing club. You do manly things, It's nice to be around similar-minded people. So to me, this is a really low-effort way of doing it. I love busting balls. I love getting my balls busted. I love having fun. But you always got those fucking people that don't understand why people could get enjoyment out of this. Okay? Why do people circle themselves around you? Why are you so popular? Why do the people do this? It's not a cult. It's not. No. It's just the way you're raised. If you love to have very close, tight knit friends, and once you have a family, you move out of your neighborhood or whatever the case may be, you get too busy with life, you always miss that sense of camaraderie. And that's what I enjoy about this place. It's no different than like when people enter the military, especially when they got to be in combat. That sense of brotherhood, that sense of camaraderie, once they get out of the military, they lose it and they miss it, you know? So to me, that's what I get out of it. Like, you know, meeting somebody like JJ, Bear, Mr. Z, so many people, you know? And it gives me that sense of camaraderie in a real low effort way. What the fuck do I got to do? I sit in my office or I go in my living room. I pop my things in. I get a little, you know, am I really interested in watches? No, I'm interested in the gossip and the drama, trolling, a little fun. But I love the stories. I like the stories behind all this stuff. So that's all. If you have a sense of camaraderie, if you've been a social person all your life, you got to love doing this. I mean,
yes.
I'm not exactly worried about my YouTube persona. I'm not looking for fucking fame. I'm looking to have a little fun.
He's here for fame and fortune. And stardom.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that 14-year-old rapper, Lil Tay? Teen rapper Lil Tay died. 14
years old? That's unfortunate.
Yeah, very, very unfortunate. I never really heard of her. She her and her brother, the deaths are under investigation. Here we go. We got Pantera Mike. Hey Mike, how are you, man?
Oh, I'm doing all right. Just doing household repairs. My garbage disposal died and started leaking, you know, underneath the kitchen sink. So that happened a couple days ago. So I had to empty everything out and leave a fan running to dry it all out. And I've got the garbage disposal removed, and that left sink plugged off. And so I'm choosing to just I'm going to put the new one in tomorrow, and
Got you.
do the show today with you guys instead. But you know what? I'm fucking.
A lot of contorting, huh? I bet you it was hard to get under there. Oh, Mike.
Yeah, yes.
You got an air compressor in the garage. Go blow that dust off your fan, Mike. Look at the back of your fan.
Oh, I know.
That's bad for your. That's bad for your lungs, Mike.
No, I mean my whole environment is dusty, but I gotta see why that fan's not working. Hang on, I'll be right back. There's all kinds of shit dropping dead around here.
He loves his fans, doesn't he? That's a different type of fans I think we were talking about, wasn't it? I got to tell you, it's this world fame. Why is fame so important to people? What do you think it is? What is it? Why is it? Is it? What do you think of fame? Is it a good thing, a bad thing? What does it do?
Makes you rich.
Fame is not really good, Arch, because it comes with a lot of envy. People start to resent you for whatever reason. You know, they take their personal issues out on you. It's not the best. Not that we've experienced any real fame, but even a little bit of notoriety is annoying. I can only imagine if you were like, you know, people really knew you.
I know what you're saying.
It's a powerful addiction, that's for sure. You got Mr. Valjoux, Arch.
Yeah, Mr. Valjoux, he's a good guy. Mr. Valjoux, $5. I know I'm late to the show. Did you guys discuss Federico's video on consignment? It was a good overview. Why not to ever consign?
Yeah, it was really interesting. You think he would mind if you played it? You want me to call? You want me to call his shop before? Oh no, they're probably closed.
No, me and Federico don't really see eye to eye, so I wouldn't push it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't push it.
You're not pushing. You're promoting, Arch. You're promoting. It's an olive branch. You're promoting the Archie Luxury Show.
Yeah, no, it's his. Look, we used to see. Look. It's a long story, and I don't think it's ever. Look, it is what it is. Okay. I've tried to look. He flew me to Thailand at one stage. You know that, don't you? That's what happened.
I have no idea what the history of you and Federico is. Absolutely none.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But if you say no, it's good enough for me. We could kind of I could kind of give you the I mean, if anybody's got questions about the Federico thing, I did see it. I'm not a watch guy, but I have a good way of absorbing what he said. I mean, he's very contrarian, and I think that this is like the second or third video he's made where he goes against the whole gray market. You know, that's his premises. But the thing is, you know what's funny is where he's going to appear on. Who's trying to get him besides the grifter is O'Shane-O'Malley's trying to get him on his show. He's actually making a video to court. He's courting him, Archie. Federico's being courted by an ex-rock star. Got a super chat.
Was he ever that good a rock star? I never heard of him.
No. I mean, actually, today was kind of funny. He described his life on the road, traveling the country, USA, in a van. Basically, a garage opener band.
From everything I've heard from people in the industry, their lead singer was the one with the talent, and they kept trying to get him to dump the dead weight. I think O'Shean's brother was second best, like guitarist, and O'Shane was like a distant third bassist or something, but they really wanted the singer, and they wanted him to dump the rest of the band. That's how the story I heard.
They toured without O'Shane for 2 years after they got rid of him.
Right. I think the whole premise was to get rid of all of them and put the singer with another band. But I think at his height, he was like opening up for some decent acts, driving around in a van around the world, the country. Who knows?
Wow, that's pretty. Let's have a look here. We've got a super chat in from our good friend. We've got a good super chat here. This is from our good friend. Actually, just let me check this here. Which one? We've got a few super chat. We missed a few. What are we doing? Curly.
No, we didn't miss anything.
No, we did. We got one.
Okay, so we did the Neo. We did the Ron Chef Cheers. We did that one. Firstly, let's have a look at a few things here. Bursa, member for 4 months. More trustworthy, TPG or TGV? Probably TGV's more trustworthy. What do you think? Ask Federico. Thomas Burnett, £2. See, this is the thing. I don't know if you know the story, but Federico sucked up to me. Then he used that as collateral to suck up to TGV.
Smart play.
And TGV then dumped him. He went to hospital, and Federico helped him out and did everything, and then he dumped him. And
Archie, I gotta hop off for a second. I'll be back in 5.
It's okay. It's okay. Thomas Burnett, £2. If you had 14,000, 18,000 US, which watch would you buy? Simple. See, that's a tricky question, Thomas, because is that if you had no watches, or you had the current collection? Or I think for 18,000 US, if you want a good all-rounder, bluesy, you can get that a bit cheaper. Or a Pepsi. I think a Pepsi would be a fantastic one. And done. Mr. Nark, how are you?
Why can't you play the video?
Because I'm not good friends with Federico.
No, you're promoting him, Arch.
I told you, I'm not good friends with him. We've had a falling out.
It doesn't matter. It's fair use. You can play it.
You can't play.
Yes, you can.
You can't. I'm not friends with him, and that's it.
You're promoting him, Arch. But you're promoting him.
You don't understand. We don't have that sort of relationship.
It doesn't matter. You're promoting him.
Are you trying to convince me? How is this argument?
It's a great video to watch.
Okay. So I play this shit, and then he puts a strike in, and
he doesn't put a strike. He won't do the strike.
Well, wait. Why don't you talk to him and see
how
he feels?
You just lost your audio. Oh, there we go.
No, Curly.
No.
It's a good video.
See,
Even
we're
me
not
as a
friends.
watch guy
We're
will find
not
interesting.
friends.
You're not friends with anyone, Arch. Play the fucking video.
It's like playing
Curly,
a
pull it up.
video. No, I'm not pulling it up. I told you it's not a good idea. I mean,
You got a
fuck.
super chat here from Sirocco Sales, Arch.
Here we go. We got a super chat. Actually, we got one from Mr. Valjoux, $5. Firstly, I know I'm late to the show. Did you guys discuss Federico's video on consignment? It was
No,
good.
he's a pussy. He doesn't want to talk about it.
No, because I don't want to lose my channel for the sake of a lousy
You're not
video.
gonna lose your channel, Curly. You're not, Arch. You're not gonna lose your channel. Tell him, Curly.
It's his channel. We
Ron,
could do the all. If
you asked
don't want,
Watch Nicholas. You asked Watch Nicholas how that bullshit worked out.
He's
with
not going to
Tim
strike you. He's not going to strike you.
You ask Watch Nicholas how great it worked out. Hey, why don't you
He's
talk
not
to
going to
him?
strike you, Arch.
Ron, I'm not going to put the channel in jeopardy. Ron Chef, £2. Mike, when is the American Pickers visiting
Curly,
you?
if when did he put it out? I could get the transcript, but I don't know if you want to read the transcript.
No, I'm saying it's an interesting video.
Yeah, it is, Archie. It is. There's a lot of people talking about it.
Yeah,
That's hey, look. Hey, Breitling released some new watches. If you want some breaking news, hey, how about Sirocco's super chat?
Sirocco, $5. Fame, I'm going to live forever. I'm going to learn how to fly high. I feel it coming together. People will see me and cry. Fame, I'm going to live forever. I'm going to learn to fly high. I feel it. Is that the lyrics for Fame, that song?
Actually, could. I'm wondering how the other grey market dealers feel
People
about
will
what
see me and cry. Is that the lyrics for Fame? The song. Remember that song? Remember the TV show in the 80s, Fame?
The 80s, yeah.
Well, you know what? He's getting a video done by O'Sheen, so that tells you who he's catering to. He went like 180% contrarian. So, and that's his second video that he's done that on. He's done that on he did a video that was really, really interesting on the fake profit margins that these watch dealers talk about. There's nobody making 5% and 8% on these watches. So it was really interesting. I mean, if you, for a watch dealer to take that kind of a stance, I think that's why he's getting a lot of traction on it. And I don't think these YouTube watch dealers are gonna.
I think it may be a good idea for you to reach out to him, see if he can come on Archie's, Curly.
Yeah, all I could do is call his place of business. I wouldn't mind doing that. I mean, I don't want to speak for you, Archie, but I mean, if you're talking, I know how to lay down the shtick as if you're willing to give him an olive branch. I don't know what the backstory is. Actually, I don't want to know what the backstory is. I'd rather.
Well, Bear has tried and it never worked. Bear tried and we said, okay, we'll just leave it as it is. It's not going to.
Well, you can always try. You got nothing to lose, Curly. Let Curly contact him. Nothing. You got nothing to lose.
Well, I was happy for you to contact him, but you didn't seem that keen.
Curly will contact him.
Your friends at Wolven put out a new video today. I don't know. It was an interesting stance. Like I said, a lot of people that are not gray market dealers are actually applauding him for doing that. So
I'm just wondering how the gray market dealers feel about it.
Oh, you know they're going to be pissed off. Come on, I mean, narc. It's a fucking shit market. But on the one hand, the one good thing he said is, if you want to sell your watch, don't be greedy.
Take less, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, he said, don't. If they're willing to buy it and pay you right there on the spot, just do your due diligence and don't let them play your greed against you by saying you could get an extra $1,000. Just take it for what it is, because with this market, it's so volatile right now. Even these guys are having a hard time putting a price on watches. Like that. That Guinness. Remember the new, what is it called, Archie? The GMT that came out this year.
Yes.
There's so many people that jumped on the hype when that thing first came out. And now these guys want the prices dropped like $9,000. A lot of these dealers that bought it to make a couple of thousand, they're taking a loss on it because everybody is trying to get rid of it all at once now, because one dealer big dealers set the price too low and crashed it. And actually, the guy admitted it on his show that he made a mistake, and he had a lot of the gray market dealers, the groups that he was in, called him, and they were pissed off at him for putting the price so low that he crashed in 2 or 3 days. He crashed the profit margin on that watch. And then in the beginning, everybody had like maybe 3 or 4, and then by the time he put that real super low price, 3 days later, there was 12 of them in all the groups. So they do try to control the prices. I mean, it's kind of funny that the guy admitted it, but he did. So they do play that game. They do try to price fix.
Your super chats.
Super chat. We got a super chat from our good friend Neo. $2. Narc is selfish and only does things for himself.
Thank you, Nia, for the compliment.
Yeah, Narc actually, what he tries to do is he tries to control the narrative. He tries to come in and say, "Oh, look, just do this." But if the consequences go pear-shaped, he just leaves you to handle the mop.
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
Well, you know what? It's walking a sword with Narc. He puts in the time. You have to respect that he puts in the time, right, Arch? I mean, as long as you're a good mop-up artist, you're all right.
Anyway, I'm gonna jump off. I thought it was an interesting video, Curly. So anyway,
thank you.
Thanks for trying.
I didn't say it's not interesting. I just said we don't have that friendship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but look, I don't think he would say anything about you playing it. You're promoting his channel.
Well, that's great. When my channel's gone down and I'm no longer earning money,
hey, where you going,
Narc? In your chicken shop? Can I work in your chicken shop?
You probably eat all my profits.
Stick around, Narc. Stay around a little bit. Let's get a couple more panelists. Stick around, would you? Please.
If I moved down to Melbourne, you'd employ me in your chicken shop?
Yeah, but you got matching eyebrows. You need one that's a bit off.
They do a DNA test. If you got more than one branch, you're not working at his shop.
Yeah.
So, Arch, what other prepared topics you had for today? Did you have 3, 2, 1, anything?
Hey, we've always got prepared topics, you know. Here's a topic here. Thomas Burdett, £2. If you had 12,000, which watch would you buy? So let's go and take a look. And speaking of which, we got Drew Peacock. Look at this. Speaking of fame.
Oh, fuck.
Drew, what's going on with you? Give us an update on your life.
Not leaving now, for sure.
No, those advertised. Hey, drop your OnlyFans link, Drew. You're doing OnlyFans now, aren't you?
I think it's muted.
Drew, you got no audio, Drew. No audio.
Aren't we lucky?
Fuck. All right. Come on back. Hey, Arch, I guarantee you Narc's going to stick around a bit. Drew's his favorite, one of his favorites. Okay, so that's the prepared topic. If you had 12K, which watch would you buy?
Yeah, so let's just take a look here, because I think this is actually a really good question. We're talking 12,000 Americans. So let's jump on our good sponsor, David SW. David SW, who I will 100% back and vouch for. $12,000. Now, 12,000 that's a fair bit of money. You can buy a decent car in America for $12,000. Yes.
Yeah. Couple years, few years old, but yeah, you can buy a good car for 12.
So
you can buy a good Rolex for.
Forget that. $12,000. Let's have a look. Say we went to Submariners. What can we get for $12,000? Submariners.
Look who showed up when he saw Drew Peacock.
Here we go. No date sub. Yes. Yeah. We need a bit more for a bluesy, of course. $18,000. Let's have a look here. What can we get? What is a regular 41mm black sub going for these days? Here on David SW, 41mm, about 15,000. Really? Oh, cool. The 40mm one is a little bit cheaper, but yeah, under 15. There we go. I reckon that would be the way I'd go. 12 to 15,000, no date sub. What do you think, Curly? That's your kind of price range. What would you say, Curly, to that?
I go with the sub date.
$12,000.
Yep.
You need
It's
to
kind
put a
of a
little bit more
no-brainer
in.
if you're only buying
The other,
one watch.
I'll tell you the other great choice is, you know, where you get some great bang per buck. These Explorer 2s, you get a nice Explorer 2, little $12,000. Here's a black dial one. That's beautiful. Buying.
Oh, we lost the
Beautiful.
narc. I know. I don't like the bezels on these. That's the only thing I don't like, Arch. I don't like the bezel. The bezel takes away from the dial, and I do like white dials on Rolexes. You got mental Jack, our friend Mental Jack.
Sea Dweller. Here we
Great
go. Mental
contributor.
Jock. Mental Jock. 18 AED. Here we go. Good morning to the panel and everyone in the chat. Love from the idiotic Scotsman. There we go. Mental Jock. You gotta love mental Jock.
See, now you should talk to him now. He's got he worked for a company for 13 years.
Yes, sir.
And now he's uprooted and he's doing job interviews online and starting over. He's gonna have to start over. Not an easy thing to do, you know. That's hard to put that much time into a place, and now you're back into the workforce. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
So he could give you some real life experience of what that feels like, Arch.
Yeah.
I know you're always curious about it between the Uber Eats and Uber Driver. Look who we have here. The boss is in the house.
Yes, the boss is in the house. We've got the boss in the house. We've got Ross Rachel Brady. How is that, hey? What do you think of that?
What the fuck? What?
Ross Rachel Brady's in
the
the
house.
house.
I'm talking about the boss that just sent you the super chat.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Here we go. Just came on the screen now. Sorry. $7, Patel Philippe. $7. Wrench for Neo and Mental Jock, please.
Yeah.
I can do that. Wrench for Neo.
Kelly's coming on?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Well, hey,
Neo.
Kelly might not be in the chat, but
give him one to Neo,
this.
and also Mental Jock, wasn't it? Mental Jock. Give
Yes,
him a
sir.
wrench.
Yes, sir. That's what the request was. Patel Philippe, $7 California money. Wrench for Neo and Mental Jock, please. He's got a good avatar, man. Perfect dark. What contributions? What great contributions he makes. Spices things up, makes things interesting.
Yeah,
he's a great artist,
isn't he?
Yeah,
very talented. I'll tell you one thing, guys. If you knew who Perfect Dark was, he's already a famous artist. So anybody that gets that actually gets the honor of him doing a piece of art and Archie puts it on a T-shirt, it's worth buying.
Now we got Sir Drew. Drew, I want to ask you, what is going on with you? What is going on with you? To give us an update. I want to hear an update from your life. Bit of echo there, so I'll just put you on the full swap with you. What's happening in your life? How's the baby, firstly?
First off, how you doing?
Yeah,
nice
that was my question.
Great.
Baby's great, and more exciting news.
Yes.
Another baby? Wow.
Congrats, kiddo. You're keeping busy. That's good.
Staying busy, yeah.
You know what? I have a lovely wife. Unfortunately, we got into a bit of an argument today, and I'm like, I have now this free time at the house. I figure, you know what? I'll say hi to the fellas. I heard some good insight before, but you know what? I have a really great woman, and she's the love of my life. And
let me ask you something. What happened to the car? Was that staged? Was that bullshit?
You know
the
what?
Ferrari?
Honestly, I could show you all the receipts I made to Western Union. I just have no idea what's going on with that. He wants more money. I refuse to give it because I'm doing my best to take care of my
Drew,
family.
you're like a low rent TPG right now, you know? Cut it out, Drew. Drew, cut it out. Just tell us about Drew, tell us about your kids. Tell us about young fatherhood. Tell us some good stuff.
Yeah.
Fuck that Ferrari.
So yeah, fuck the Ferrari. I took myself out of the comfortable suburbs of West Caldwell, and I live in New Jersey. I live in Newark, New Jersey. Well, center of the hottest Latinas in all of the tri-state area, and you know, as you can see, I got a pretty, you know, she's my dame. But
Beautiful
anyways,
wife, beautiful wife. You got a good family support system now that you're gonna have 2 kids.
oh yeah, it's called
Oh,
me.
she's gorgeous.
And she's got a good she's got a good she's got a good support system on her side. My side, you know, I got my own family issues, but I'm not one to talk. But it's nice to see you guys. How you guys doing? What's up?
Well,
So-
Archie's gonna read a super chat here.
All right.
See, we got a super chat here from Neo, $10. Thank you, boss, and Archie. No problems. Now, I wanted to ask you, what is happening with your what's happening as far as your work goes? You were doing pressure
Power
cleaning,
power
power washing, yeah.
power washing, siding on the side,
Yep.
and just some freelance stuff, social media. I actually linked up with David. I'm sorry, not David. I was gonna say David Lee, but Tom Young. You know, Mr. Tom Young, who works on the vintage.
Yeah,
Ferrari.
I know. I've watched Tom Young. I've been a Tom Young fan from the late '90s when he just had a web page,
Yep, just his website.
TomYoung.net.
I went to go see him.
He's a great guy. What did he say?
He took me out for a ride in his 330 America. I put it on my Instagram channel. On my Instagram.
Yeah.
But this
Yeah.
is
Oh man,
such a beautiful car.
my goodness.
So this is what I was purchasing in another country from a suspicious party now. But that's what I would have got essentially. But it's a beautiful car. I'll tell you, it's 300 horsepower. That engine's a bit. The 330 is a bit bigger than the 250 engine, obviously. But so it's got 50 more. Actually 60 more horsepower. The original Colombo V12s had 240, but that one was really it was really fast.
Arch, you got a super chat.
What it was.
Here we go. We got a super chat. Thank you so much. This is a super chat from Pavel, $5.
Hey,
Sorry, $5. He goes, Pavel, $5. You still pressure washing for a living, Drew? Well, Drew said he was, and he's doing some side.
yes, unfortunately, as I'm still pressure washing. I'm getting paid good from it. Not unfortunately, I'm grateful for everything, but I'm finishing up my education. I actually have this. I'm waiting on a notice. I passed the exam to be a firefighter.
Oh, good on you.
Wow.
I got an 84, so I'm waiting on them to call me back and take the physical exam.
That's
And,
that's a tough exam, by the way.
So, what's happened with Timok? You used to go on Timok fair bit. Are you no longer friends with Timok, or what's happening?
no, everybody's cool. I've been so busy. I've been taking care of the family. I don't got so much time for the YouTube stuff. Kind of like what I was like hearing earlier, you know. Like, except I do take a bit of pride in my appearance. As like kind of what I base my character off of is my looks. But
So, how are you making money out of social media? I'd like to hear that.
What do you mean you base your character off of your looks? What does that mean?
Means he likes to look good all the time.
No, I know that. It's fuck. We know that. I mean, you
That's
should
it.
see if Taya wins or not. But are you playing a character?
Sure. We are.
Okay.
We're all
I
playing
just wanna-
characters. We're all
What's your
playing-
favorite character?
Life is a Shakespearean play to me. Kind of.
Ah.
You know, that's how I'm looking at it now. I just got through this English course, and I've been reading some Shakespeare, and you know what? Life is like a play. And
So
we're
you taking
well,
acting classes? What do you mean by your education? You taking acting classes?
no, not specifically
Are
acting.
you going to get into the arts or?
I do take like liberal arts classes as prerequisites for my degree, but I'm in for mechanical engineering.
Ah.
I've been
Have you ever met our bisexual friend Ross Rachel Brady? Do you know Ross Rachel Brady at all?
Of course, I've
And
been,
why do you have your shirt off, Ross? I don't understand that. That's not really
I
cool.
oh,
He's
I'm
hot.
sorry.
Why would you not have a shirt on, Ross?
it's all right.
We got Mr. GQ on here. Are you kidding me? You know how hot and bothered Ross Rachel Brady's got to be right now? It's okay. As long as he keeps it on his head. Just don't do what you did the other day.
Hey, Drew.
Mm.
The last time
Yeah,
we
I'm-
talked, you
gonna
were
try to keep up
working on.
You're
trying
beeping,
to-
Mike.
What?
You're
Yeah,
beeping.
beeper.
Fuck me. All right. I can last through my diatribe here. Last time we talked, you were trying to work your Ferrari deal out, and I just wanted to say, kudos to you, man. You come across to me as the kind of guy that just will take a chance, will go for it. We'll go for stuff. I like to think that I'm kind of the same way. I will dive in deep end first sometimes, but I'm sorry the Ferrari deal didn't work out. But
Well,
you're
I think it was
you're an
fake. It was
entrepreneur.
staged. It was staged. I don't think it was real, Mike. There's nothing to be
No,
sorry about.
I don't think it was
fake.
staged.
I
I
think
think
it was
it just
fake.
didn't work out.
I can disprove that, but honestly, I don't even feel like pulling out all.
Oh, it doesn't matter, Drew. You played a Ferrari hunter,
Whether or not you believed it or not, I mean,
a barnyard finder. That's okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have a friend that the last 20 years has been working out of his car. He washes windows. In his entire tool kit consists of a bucket and a squeegee and a rag on a pole, and that guy makes over 100,000 a year, and it's just amazing, and so
service industry, man.
you doing your pressure washing thing, there's no real limit to the amount you can make, just how hard you hustle. And I just wanted to say, I respect you a lot for just being you and doing what you do, and not taking what everybody says.
Thank you, sir.
Here we go. We got a super chat for
You put super roll.
Red. Ross Rachel.
But I really do appreciate because that's exactly, you're pretty much nailing what I'm saying, like what I've been kind of feeling to a T. But I mean, hey, being a man is a thankless job, but we're men.
If you received, if Mike said I admire you, you're fucked.
Yeah, I saw that comment. I was playing off that comment. No,
Mike, I love you, but some of the shit you say, I don't understand why you say it.
Yeah.
What? You talking about some of the shit I say?
You caught us both off guard. Yeah. Which one of us were you?
Yeah.
Drew, did you see Mikey's video on his Pantera? It's on the community channel. They just released it yesterday. It's pretty cool.
Just one second. One second. He said he's basing his character on his looks. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? Curly, what does that mean?
Hey, when they do the firefighter hunks of America,
Yeah.
Well,
He just looks the uniform.
Drew's going to be on there.
He's gonna be on that calendar.
I'll send you a calendar. I'll send you.
Yeah.
But I'm saying you're not joking, Curly. This is how he thinks. He likes the uniform. He likes the calendar. He doesn't give it.
He doesn't have that fire hose in his hand, shirtless with
Drew, come on. You seem like a nice bloke. You just have a second kid. Come on. What the fuck?
I only went varsity just for the letter, and you wouldn't believe how much ass I got off of that.
You see, he's not joking, Curly.
Narc, you have to see Drew Peacock in his suit, perfectly tied Windsor knot. He had a lot more hair back then when he dressed up with a suit. But I like this. I like this haircut. I like the
How old are you now, Drew? Drew, how old are you now?
I just turned 25 on the 5th. I mean, sorry, the 4th.
Wow.
My son's birthday's the 5th.
You're going.
He's 25 with 2 kids.
Yep.
Hey, man.
Can I ask you, Drew? Was this second one planned?
Absolutely not. The minute that she recovered from pregnancy, that she got pregnant again.
Don't you? Hey, Yeah,
This
but that, haven't you? Hey,
really early.
haven't you heard of? Haven't you heard of anal?
No, well, hang on. This is going a really weird way there. That's not. But normally they give you the pill once you have the first child to space out. It's called birth control, and that there.
Yeah,
to family planning. It's called. But didn't you? Okay.
Family planning. Do you think Drew plans anything?
True. Let me ask you. Look, I'm actually going to give you some advice. At 25, at your age, right, you're going to find it fucking very hard. I wish you the best of luck. I really do. You've got no fucking idea what's going to happen in the next couple of years.
No idea.
And you're being glib about it. And no, you can be glib about it. You do what you
Look,
want.
the thing, Drew's got the personality and looks.
That's why I'm enjoying it now.
Hey, Drew, you got the personality and the looks to get out of anything. Fuck it.
No, Curly, that's the problem. Curly, that's the problem.
I'm
Actually not at his age. It's
No. What's going to do with it? He's married with 2 kids. He can't find a rich woman, right? He's stuck with 2 kids now. He's fucked.
Hey, but at least, bro,
That's why he's on here with us.
I
listen, no.
don't think he's that bad off.
And I'm half trolling, but I'm giving. Seriously, I'm a bit concerned.
Women are a serious responsibility, you know. Oh my god, and they're fucking annoying too, man.
Here we go.
Well, don't let
Curly, look.
Let me get your channel.
Right, hang on a second, but guys, this is going to be
But hey, you know this. I do it.
absolutely wonderful. Thank you, Kelly, on your own time for taking a minute.
Not Kelly. Right when I was
Kelly, firstly, we just want to run a bit of PR for your channel. Where can people find your channel? What's your channel called?
Instagram. Pull up the post.
Instagram. Sorry, you're on mute, Kelly. Sorry, Kelly, you're muted. Sorry, you're muted. There we. Oh, we can't hear you now. I don't know what's wrong. Sorry, Kelly, we've got no
Kelly,
sound.
we got no sound, Kelly. No sound.
Sorry. She'll be. Hello,
maybe-
Kelly. She's muted.
Can't hear you.
True.
Okay.
Look, I wish you the best. I think. Look, you should have thought about having the second. Before you had the second kid, you should have talked about it with your wife. First, condoms, birth control, but this is ridiculous. I think you like saying you're a father.
I just let it hang to my knees.
Yeah, but you're being glib about it. You have to. You got responsibilities for the next fucking 18 years. You
Not
stupid
being
fuck.
glib. Do you not know what Drew does? He's not being glib. He's trolling.
Right.
Look at that. Look at that little devilish look. You devilish little.
Where's
You
He's got a-
devilish little
yeah.
fuck.
You're trolling with the second kid, Curly. Yeah,
Scripture
with the
for
second
you.
kid.
Wait a minute. This is how I'll put you on some
His
game.
parents got deep pockets.
Where is that book?
Nobody acts like this without having parents with deep pockets.
Yes.
Archie, what do you say about this? You've been in that position. You had 2 kids at a young age. How fuck were you back then?
It's look. I must admit, I was earning good money.
Look,
I honestly don't understand Drew's choices, but hey,
And Mike's saying, "Yeah, I'm proud of you." For fuck's sake, Mike. Sometimes you say shit just for the sake
Well,
of it.
because he's exactly like I was at his
Exactly,
age. If I had
exactly.
had 2 kids at his age, it would have straightened my ass out, and I wouldn't have gone down the fucked up road that I took. I'd gladly take his road than the road I took, you know. And his road isn't all that bad. He's got a foxy wife. He's got employment. He's doing fine.
He's not employed. I saw the body language.
Mike.
Read the body language. He's not employed. He says he's a
I
freelancer.
squandered my inheritance already.
Freelancer.
Well,
Mike, he's broadcasting from his childhood bedroom too.
Freelancer means I'm not employed.
He strikes me
Am I
as
right,
somebody
Arch?
who can make it back as quickly as he lost it.
here's Kelly. Kelly's back now. Hey,
Sorry.
Kelly, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Kelly, firstly, we just want to give you a good plug for your YouTube channel. And what are you doing there? No, just leave it.
No, just plug. I'm a
Leave
bit
it.
kid.
Just leave it because I'm trying to promote her so she comes back again.
Who keeps
Because
clicking
this
on
is-
Kelly? Just Archie, you click and that's it. Just click
Oh,
one
Okay,
time.
there we go.
Here we go.
Kelly,
Hi,
very
Kelly.
quickly,
No, nothing.
Pine Baron, $5. Did someone say Ferrari?
Jesus fucking
Yes,
Christ.
we did. We'll come back to that, Pine Baron. Now, Kelly, your name of your Instagram and your channel is On Her Own Time.
Yes.
I like the natural look, Kelly.
Oh God, I look homeless, but I'm here to talk to you, Narc. This is a
Yeah,
moment.
really?
How are you, Kelly? It's been a while.
What was your?
Hi, Drew.
How do you
Narc. Drew has like 10 years of looking like that. Leave him alone and let him look like that. I like it.
10
Yeah, but
years.
he's got 2
10
kids.
years,
Doesn't
that's-
count. He's got 2 kids.
I don't care.
So what?
I plan to sprout an army.
I mean, did you see the
Millions of couples have 2 kids.
Took my book away from me, bro.
Kelly,
I mean-
look, I truly wish him the best. But I just think you like saying, I'm a father, I've got 2 kids. He's got no idea about bringing up the kids.
I'll be back in one moment, guys.
Who does?
Honestly, though, nobody knows about. You can sit there and you can say all the plans. Now, you've raised kids, so you can look back and you can think about all the things you would have done differently. But we've all been in that position. So
Put me on the big screen.
My
fine.
kid, my daughter at 21, okay, there's no way old enough lady to get married before 25, 26. Don't even come to me and say, I'm going to get married because I'm not going to pay for fuck all. There's no
Okay.
way. I want you to
then
experience
she
life.
can get married. That just
No.
means you're not going to pay for it.
No,
This is
she
why-
understands where I'm coming from. You got to live life. You got to experience different people, right? Getting married at a young age these days is too fucking hard. No, we can all joke about it. We can have a bit of fun with Drew, and he seems like a nice bloke.
Listen,
But that-
I found the book. I thought she took the book away from me. Maybe a lot of you need to read this.
Kelly, this kid's a master troll. You know that.
Oh, yeah.
He
This-
loves coming
this
here and
is-
trolling.
this is
I
sa-
know. That's
He
what
gets
I love
middle-aged
it.
narc all going.
This
Look at
actually
him.
is ancient knowledge from India. This
Yeah.
ancient India. As you can see, they're
Repeat 3
illustrated.
sentences that are in
Anyway,
that
I
whole
have to
book,
go.
Drew.
You
Drew.
guys can have fun with Drew.
Right. So
Narc,
when
Narc,
open
why
the book,
do you get so
it even
serious?
has-
No, I seriously have to go. I seriously have to go.
in case you can't read that well, if you're not that you know what I mean? If you're not that educated.
Literate. We're not that
I
literate.
was gonna say that, but I was afraid of fucking up. If you're not that literate, it has pictures, illustrations. It describes some general
Pictures are good. I'm
principles,
interested in books with a lot of pictures. I
general
like that.
principles. Yeah, exactly. Has some pictures.
All right, here we go, Kelly. Here's let's see how long this is going to last. Hello,
Oh,
Mr.
no.
Palway.
Well, actually, this can tell you how to last. Really long.
It's Michael. It's not. I don't know who the other man is, but it's Michael Snake. I love you, Kelly. I love you as well, Drew. Oh, you're gorgeous, Drew. You're gorgeous.
And
Oh, boy.
he is gone. Okay.
That's what Poway does. Poway comes in, says what he needs to say, and he leaves. I have a question, though. And Drew, it is nice to see you. Congratulations on the family. I think
Yeah, it
it's
is good to
fantastic.
see you, Drew. You always got the charisma, buddy, and the looks. That brings you a long way in life.
But I have a question, and Archie started asking it, and he didn't get to answer. Ross, where is your shirt?
Oh no.
And why is it not on you?
This is not the time for
Like
defend yourself, good man.
You forgot to put it on.
Wait, hey, guys. Let Ross listen. I need a Mookie clip out of this. Just let him go solo. Let Kelly and Ross go.
Remix this.
This has got clip. This has got Mookie clip written all over it.
I just
He's spitting out all
like
these.
to lay in bed without a shirt on.
So do I.
Well, we could be best friends.
Hey, Russ, you got a flashlight? You got a light? We can't see. You're a little bit in the dark. Let's get some light on your face and the eyes.
Okay.
That's better. There we go. We got to do this before Archie comes back and feels uncomfortable. There you go. Perfect.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay.
This is beautiful.
Okay, continue, Kelly.
I mean, I asked my question. Would you like me to? Okay, I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm not laying in bed, so I have clothes on. Ross was laying in bed, so he doesn't have a shirt on. But we're gonna.
I just don't have a shirt on.
That's good. That's comfy. You got to be comfy.
Yeah, it's just comfortable. That's all it is. I'm just.
We got a lot of incoming testosterone. Incoming testosterone.
I'm
Let's
just
see.
trying to be nasty.
Yes. Kelly, you came on. I had my shirt off, not because of you, but because of Drew.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, you know what?
Okay.
I get it.
I like the way you look with no makeup, but yeah, I really like Drew better without makeup.
Drew without makeup looks a lot better than I look without makeup.
Yes.
Oh my God. The fact that Kelly could spot the difference is just.
And Kelly, thank you for making history on the Horology Hooligans. First female.
Drew's got a
came in the chat.
Oh, I didn't
was
stay
wonderful.
very long because it was like 2:30 in the morning.
I know. Believe me, I was bored, but I wasn't that bored. I wasn't going to stay too long. That was impromptu. You can't believe how demanding people are. Hey, man, come on, let's go. Spark up a stream. I'm not ready to stream.
I get it because I got an Instagram message from Danny.
Yep.
You coming on? Like, no, I look homeless.
You don't look homeless, but me, Dad.
Kelly, you look fine.
Oh, thank you, Drew.
You look
you
magnificent.
Look perfect, you look beautiful.
Oh, this is not. I'm not fishing, but I did say if I fish, I will tell you. I will just blatantly say
you're reverse fishing.
No, this
You're
is.
reverse
But I
psychology
appreciate it.
fishing.
Thank you. But I did tell Ross yesterday. I said, Ross, today, you and me, panel.
Yeah.
And here we are.
And I appreciate it.
I did not think. I mean, I now know that in future conversations it's going to be Ross, you and me, fully dressed, panel.
Okay.
I'll let Ross be Ross. Let him have his shirt off. Don't be mean.
Yeah, we can do that.
Kelly, you know how hard it is for me not to put him on the main panel right now.
I mean, all
Switch places
like,
with you.
like collarbones. I think you'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a live stream?
Right now, no. Not like
Okay,
sometimes I do
need-
Instagram ones.
Kelly,
okay.
can we lay on the bed with no shirts? Yes.
Okay, this is what friends do.
Do some bumping.
I would also like Drew to join us.
Some docking.
Your smile, Kelly, your smile makes my eyes bulge. My eyes just bulge because both of them, not just one, but both of them, Kelly. It's your smile.
Hey, Kelly, I'll be back. I was waiting for you to take you on the Ducati, but you never came to ring me back.
Well, I don't know what the boss is doing, but I'm going to read this super chat. TWP, €2. Been away for months. Has Timmy won? Views low at the moment. I don't know what you mean by winning. I don't think anybody wins, but yeah, he did face plant for the last couple of days, but that's what happens when you attack victims and you soften the.
Drew, you're just like me, minus the kids and good looks.
Hey, how you doing, huh?
Hey, fuck you, man.
I'm glad that you stopped by, Drew. We needed a little charisma. I mean, between you, Kelly, and Ross, we're just gonna kick back and Drew, Neo, $2. Hello, humanity.
Today's a special day with guests that we don't normally have on. So
very well said, Mikey. Very well said.
I wanted to play marbles and take you on the Ducati, but you didn't even ring me back.
Mike and I are gonna play marbles. I think Ross and I still need to
play with my
figure out
marbles.
the
Hey, can you
boundaries of
say
our
that with a
friendship.
straight face, Kelly?
What?
Can you say that with a straight face, Kelly? Like you're
Yes.
not.
Watch. Ready?
He's gonna laugh. I know you're gonna laugh.
Yes. Can you play with my marbles, Keely?
Pressure.
I tried. I was ready. Like I was getting.
Hey, Ross, pull your phone back a little bit so we get a little bit more of your head and maybe the top of your
nip slip. We need a nip slip.
Yeah.
There you go. That's okay. No,
Yeah,
Archie's not here. Archie, hey, Ross, Archie's not here. Come on, pull back a little bit.
Nobody's watching.
He just froze. Look at that look.
No, he's not frozen.
Really? Oh, there you go. Yeah. Perfect, Ross. Perfect. Just stay just like that.
Oh, look at that sexy hairy chest.
Jesus.
Go on, lad. Go on,
Oh,
lad.
look at those guns, man. Oh my God.
Okay, we got Neo. Let me read Neo's super chat, please. Neo, 199. Drew, Narc is projecting his failures on you. Thank you, Neo.
Yeah, Drew's only 25. He'll be handsome for at least 6 more years, even if he really dogs it.
And Ross together and like have a dance off. Like that was we were onto something there.
You know what,
And
Drew?
one guy's like, "Who did Timmy win?" No. Look at this. How is that winning? This is winning.
Put Ross on full
I don't
screen.
really know what's going on right
It'd
now.
be like
You know
Magic
what?
Mike and Tragic
Hey, Drew,
Mike.
you know what? I admire your free spirit, buddy. Did you see Drew was phenomenal. Drew made when Tim Wright had his birthday stream. Drew absolutely made that stream. Oh, hey, Ross. Ross.
Danny.
Oh. What are you doing, Ross?
Sorry. I like that medium nipple.
You know the thing is, Kelly, you know why he's doing this? Danny comes on here and flirts with him and he makes him do all this stuff.
I can see that. I really can.
Ross is a funny bastard. It's boring talking shit about TPG and stuff.
I just want to know why it comes
Ross,
so natural for you to flirt with him, Danny.
Well,
There's something
I just have a
I'm
laugh
missing.
with him. Well, everyone's been boring. I just have a laugh with Ross without even talking. Yeah.
What?
My internet is run out.
Curly insulted him a little bit.
Come back, Ross.
Where'd Archie go?
He's going to go get that. Huh? He's going to Google what's the best 3-piece watch collection.
I'm just happy we're not talking about TPG. I mean, that's been like
boring.
So Drew, you went you went on what? The Newark Fire Department? You passed the test on Newark?
I passed the test for the jurisdiction. I'll read it off: Clifton, Harrison, Kearney, Milburn, Newark, Nutley, Orange, South Essex. All.
Now, did you just do it as a call out, or do you got a friend that's gonna push you a little bit?
Just a call out. Yeah.
You should start hanging around the firehouses. Bring that paper with you. Make some friends.
Yeah, no, I have.
Have you?
I'm trying.
Hey, find firemen's bars.
Yep. I know what I'm doing with that.
Yeah, the boy.
Get a sponsor.
Yeah, I kind of like that, but hey, sometimes that's what you need for a little push.
Yeah.
Well, you know how Newark works.
The good word from a fellow fireman goes a long way.
Oh shit! A long way.
So when did you find out you were going to be? When did you find out you were going to be a dad again? How long ago?
A month ago, honestly.
A month ago?
Yeah, mate.
So how long she's been pregnant?
About 8 weeks.
Wait, hold on, he's got to get his story straight.
Oh, 8 weeks? Okay, so you're not even. It's not even time for an ultrasound. Did you know what your first child was going to be? Did you get an ultrasound? Did you know what it was going to be ahead of time or no?
We did a gender reveal. So me and her waited. Her mother knew because she organized the event, but we waited. We're gonna wait again for another gender reveal.
Cute.
Yeah.
Gender reveals were not a thing.
Ross did a gender reveal. He told the police officers when they arrested him for exposing himself.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That was just the gender reveal. That wasn't.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Like, yeah, there you go.
Ross, you smile a little. Come on, man. You got a super chat here, Curly. You
I
want to
heard
read
they're
it?
trying to ban a lot of that in Florida.
Mike, I think you need to read the super chats.
Oh.
Mike is watching. Mike is watching his Pantera video on the community channel.
Hey guys, it's Archie here. We had some super chats in. I just want to go through them quickly there. TWP, £2. Been away for months. Has Timmy won? Viewers low at the moment.
No.
Thank you,
The
Snow.
answer to that is no, because Drew and Ross had a dance off while you were MIA. So how could Timmy win if he's not having that on his stream?
Neo, $2. Drew Nark is projecting his failures on you. And Box and Docs, £2.50. Who has a bigger ego, TPG or O'Sheen? Oh shit, they're both narcissistic. I'd say TPG's got a bigger ego. And Ron Chef, £2. Drew, your wife is from Brazil? Yes, she's very beautiful. And Latino, but let's not concentrate on Drew's wife. Kelly, what do you think Drew should be doing? He comes on here. He's a very handsome boy, but he's having another kid. He's got one kid. Can you tell Drew how expensive it is to have children in America?
I mean, my situation was a little different. I was a single mom, so it was a little bit more expensive. But I mean, here's my thought on all of that: is Drew's 25. Are you 2 and done, or are you gonna have more?
No, he said he wants to have
Well,
an
I
army
know the
before.
second one was like surprise, but do you think there are going to be more after this?
Drew, just keep pumping them out. Have a football team. Get at least 10.
Here's my thought on that.
I
Honestly,
want an army.
do it now
Yeah.
so that when they're out of the house, y'all are at the age where you have money and you can go do fun stuff.
Yep.
I was 26 when I had my daughter.
I find life fun anyway. Like, you know what I mean? I've been through such triumphs and stuff, especially just with the market and providing for a family, that I just see the fun in everything. That's why I'm on here, So how you doing? I'm ready to get a dream.
You're never going to say, for like kids, you're never going to be 100% ready. So I suggest have them when you're young and you can enjoy life with them. And then when they are out on their own, you're still young enough that you and your wife can go on adventures. And at that point in age, you're typically more financially sound. So that's what I did. And that's what I would recommend to anybody.
Sound advice. Hey,
crank them out to your 35.
Drew, get a little closer to the camera, please. Now turn your head. Turn. Keep going. Oh, okay. You got a little I thought you had a little man bun or something. It's a little colic you got back there. It's okay. All right.
That's like the Dennis the Menace.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
It's called a colic. You gotta find a better barber.
Yeah, a little slip of the hair gel.
I might have.
So Kelly, I want to ask you something. What's happening in the watch world? What watches are you rocking today? I'm rocking an Explorer 2. What are you rocking? Nothing? Okay. Sometimes it's good to go nude. I like to go nude. Did you know my son, I've actually downsized a bit. I had 6 watches after my disaster. And then I actually got rid of the Daytona and I got rid of the Paddock. And in the Paddock deal, I actually got a Grand Seiko, which I gave to my son for his upcoming 18th. He hasn't turned 18 yet, but I thought, you know what?
I have to go.
I'm
sorry.
Sorry. Kelly, we love you. Thanks for coming. She's great. Isn't she good?
She is.
She's got a great smile.
Fantastic to have positive people on the panel.
Lovely member of the community.
Now, of course, we're gonna focus back onto Drew
and my cowlick.
That's all right. Hey, look, you'd rather have that than a hole, right? You'd rather have that than a bald spot. Cowlick is good because you know what it is? I used to cut hair as a hobby, but you know what that is? It's that you got hair that are growing in 2 different directions. So that's good.
Oh, yeah, you trust me.
It's a sign of testosterone, baby.
I went bald once. Oh, I'm an ugly fuck when I'm bald, bro.
What do you mean you went bald once? You mean you shaved your head once?
Yeah, during COVID.
Drew, who you bullshit? You could pull off any look. Are you fucking
I
kidding
look
me?
like a shaved testicle. Come on, man.
All you would have to do is get a tan, and you would pull off the bald look like a motherfucker.
Hey, I'm trying, man. I'm trying to look like you, man. You know.
No, you don't want to look like me, Drew.
It's hard out here for fucking buddies.
I mean, I think even at 58, you're not going to end up looking like me. I mean, I look tattered and beat. Tanzil Penzari, $5 American.
American!
What up, dog?
Proud to be an American, because at least I know I'm free. I'm proud to be. Tanzil, $5. Hey guys, it's been a while, but I will start being more consistent. Hey Arch, when are you going to mail me the briefcase?
Is that the one where you knocked the guy out with it?
Hey Arch, it's been a while, but I will Tanzil Pansari. Hey Arch, when are you going to mail me the? You've got the briefcase. We've already discussed that. You have the briefcase, unless this is an imposter tan. Doc BBW.
Be the first clue that maybe it's in American dollars, Archie. It's in American dollars. Hi, Doc.
How's it going, Archie? How's it going, guys?
Lambo.
Doc.
I hope my echo's not too bad.
Doc.
How's it
No,
going?
no echo at all, Doc. No echo at all.
No,
Oh, excellent.
sounding good.
You must be in the
It's all in my
soundproof part
head.
of the morgue.
All in my head.
Thank you, Mr. Tanzil Penzari, and your $5 American, not $5 Canadian.
Yep,
Yeah,
and
that might
it's
not
a
be
yellow,
the same
it's a
guy.
yellow
That
Lambo.
might be an imposter, huh?
He's got a red Lambo, not a yellow Lambo.
Yeah, and he's from Canada, so.
So,
I
Arch,
think
are you
that's
done with the updated soul reading from our friend and charismatic panelist, Mr. Drew Peacock?
You know what, Drew? I don't understand. It's you're trying to do the social media. How is that? How are you making money out of social media? Social media is very tough.
Yeah, not really. It's more. I've been focusing more on service because that's what pays the bills, you know. And
Service? What sort of service?
power washing. You know, power washing. I'm finishing my degree. Tangible things. You know, this
Power washing? Is that what you said?
Power wash. What? I'm from Jersey. You don't.
Doc, he throws you in the shower and he gives you a nice power
It's
wash.
summertime, man. This is a good time. Summertime, power washing, decks, siding.
If you miss some certain spots in your asshole, I can get in there with the power washer. I can get it for you.
What happened to the tuck pointing business? Weren't you a tuck pointer, bricklayer, or something?
Yeah, Mason. Yeah.
That's good. You're a jack of all trades.
Yeah, I did the. You know what? I'm whatever my family needs me to be.
So you're hustling. Somebody offers you a little work, you go do it in family, in house.
Yeah.
Well, it's good. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, I like his description, being a jack of all trades.
Uh-huh.
He's got a man of many talents.
Right, maybe he could be your apprentice in the resin vase trade.
Yeah, how's your lathe work? You know how to handle a gouge?
No, I'm not too handy with the lathe yet. I haven't taken much lab classes for engineering yet, but I'm getting there.
Ross Rachel Brady, $5. Kelly, thank you for being a good sport. Much love and support and respect. You are beautiful and awesome. Smart, lovely smile and lovely eyes.
I was told shirts were optional, so that's what I was told.
Yeah, Arch, we got a little nipple action, so we had to kick Ross off.
Oh no!
He got a little carried away. He didn't concentrate on his face. But that's okay. That's Ross.
What can we do?
He's getting pretty exciting.
He was getting excited.
Yeah.
I hate to tell you, I think it had more to do with having you on the panel, Drew.
Hey, anything for a free nipple, huh?
Yeah, Ross has no problem with his sexuality. He's very open about it. That's what makes him charming.
What's that? I'm trying to think of the phrase.
He's exploring himself.
If it's a hole, then there you go. I don't know what the fucking. I don't know. I try to make up something.
That's Mr. GMT's catchphrase. Every hole's a goal.
Really?
Couldn't have said it better myself. There you go.
Arch, this will be a good time to introduce topic number 2.
Topic number 2. Okay, so here we go. What's a great watch that can get Sir Drew Peacock balanced and stable in life? He's done many stupid things. BMW V10s, cars from countries that don't exist.
Hey, Arch, I'm
What
going to
is
cut
a
out.
watch?
It seems like you're in good, capable hands here. Thanks for having me
Aren't
on.
you
I
being
gotta
a
go
bit
prepare.
hard on the Drew?
The Drew.
Before-
you're running a
before
show
the-
today, JJ. Are you running a show, JJ?
Yes, 9:30, right after you.
Yeah, it might be a good. Hey, JJ, it might be a good time to ask him if he's going to pull an early quit tonight or not.
No, he's been off half the show. He's got to go another hour, another 55 minutes.
Can you make that, Arch?
Yeah, I can do an hour.
All right.
Otherwise, I'm telling Bear on you, Arch. That's
Okay.
Are we drinking this or what are we doing?
There, guys.
Take it easy.
No,
JJ.
what are you doing, Drew? You drinking?
I might.
Well, what's holding you back? Let's go. Crack a beer.
I don't want to drink alone now.
No, let me ask you this, Drew. What's happened? I don't think it's a good idea to drink. You've got 2 children. You should be working. You shouldn't be drinking. Tomorrow's school night. You got to go and do a job. Now, I would say this to you.
Archie, I've been going to work just fine.
Well, we don't want to get you. It's a school night. We can't get you drunk. You got responsibilities, man.
Oh, I didn't say drunk. Now I said let's have.
Archie, did you say it's a school night?
Yeah, because you got to go to work tomorrow. He's got a job to do.
And I do have
What time do you got to go to work tomorrow, Drew? What are you power washing tomorrow, Drew? Exactly.
I could pull it up. I could probably pull it up on Jobber.
What or who?
Mm-hmm. It's good that you stopped by, Drew.
$15,000 window job. Hold up, it's got to be. I got to blur out the name, but I mean whatever. $15,000 window job.
Why is there a line down the middle of your phone?
Because I'm a jerk off and I broke it.
Drew,
broke
what
it.
the fuck, Drew?
Oh wow.
Smiling good looks makes you get away with so much, Drew. You're a lucky fucking guy. You know that?
Yeah, I'm using it for now.
It's good this day of social media. That goes a long way.
Yeah, that's why I'm.
You still doing OnlyFans or?
Hey, no, I'm getting that up. I'm getting that up and going.
What?
You gotta make sure my kids get bullied at school. I'm kidding. No,
exactly. You can't do that.
Honestly,
dad.
I think it's much different if a man has an OnlyFans versus a girl. It's just a man selling his sexuality is any woman. In my opinion, could sell their sexuality. A man to do so is a bit more of a challenge. You actually for me.
Really? Not really. You just got to post it in the right places.
No. Because when I was a skinny little prick like the beginning of the year, and I was a bit fat too, like skinny and fat in the stomach, looking like a chimpanzee.
No, you got to have the 6-pack. You got to have the greased up body. No hair. No hair.
Jersey Shore look.
Yeah,
Erotic masseuse. Erotic masseuse would be a good. I think erotic masseuse would be good. No penetration. Put that in your profile ahead of time. But erotic masseuse, come on, nothing wrong with that.
Nah, I prefer them. I prefer my masseuses to be female.
Nothing wrong with that either. A lot of old, horny wives out there.
Possibly Oriental. No, I'm fucking around. Sorry, honey. That was only a joke.
It's just a joke.
Archie, where do we go with this? We can't build the whole show around asking Drew questions. Where are we going? What was
Okay, I'm just going to ask Drew. Drew, seriously, why can't I'll be honest with you, Drew. I've fucking had enough. I'll be completely honest with you. I had enough of this bullshit persona. Do we know he's real? Drew, I don't want you to be a drop kick or a fuckwit. I want you to do well in life. And it really concerns me. It concerns me you don't come clean with us about the car deal. I think that's total bullshit.
because
it concerns me that you are so loose about things. And I'll be honest with you, Drew, it's not funny. Okay, it was funny for a little bit. Yeah. But what is the truth with you? Can you tell us the truth? I just want to know the fucking truth. That's what I want to know, the truth.
Well, Arch, if I say whatever I say, are you gonna listen, or are you gonna? Or is your opinion already formulated in your head? Where whatever the fuck I'm gonna say.
I want to know the truth. I want to know the truth. If I can hear bullshit, I will fucking tell you that. I'm not going to eat your shit sandwich.
In the midst of this deal, and I'm gonna bet again on it. He wants me to pay another payment to get it out, to have it shipped or whatever. He says
We don't even think this is real. We don't even think this is real, Drew.
I don't either. I don't either. But he said that he was gonna split the last payment with me.
Drew,
and
this is his shtick, Curly. This is the shtick.
Is this the Ferrari we're talking about?
Yes, and I'm seeing it through to the end. I've invested so.
Hey, Archie says he's playing a persona, so you could just keep going with the persona, Drew.
Yeah.
I don't think
No,
Archie the concerned.
wants the straight dope. I'm giving him the straight dope.
Yeah, I don't think that Archie the concerned, like fatherly kind of Archie is working.
I'm in
So
the midst of the deal still.
Hey, Archie, you know what? I see semi Viper eyes here. I see semi Viper eyes happening here.
Yeah. I got to be honest with you, Drew. I don't know where is real and where is fake with you, and I don't think it's a great shtick. I don't think it's good shtick. Why don't you just be yourself, Drew? I want to see Drew successful, doing well. Instead of you had the BMW, then you had the Aston Martin, which I'll be honest with you, that was total bullshit. You said you damaged it, right?
No, I didn't damage it. I sold it, and the person who transported the car damaged it.
You claim that's the case. You claim. I think there's some very loose use of terms.
Drew, you were going to supply pictures to Uncle Archie, and you never did, Drew. I got the pictures, Arch. I got the receipts, Arch.
But I mean, look. I'll be honest with you.
Hey, Drew, break character, Drew. He's asking you to break character. We don't want the actor, Drew. We want the real Drew. We want the father, Drew. We want the.
You guys can't tell the difference. You guys don't know what's real because
it's really we don't give a fuck. This is just content.
I could be telling you the straight truth right now, and guess what? You're still gonna believe what you're gonna believe, and it's not.
I don't believe anything, Drew.
Your opinion, it's really not. And I put up my life savings toward a deal that I don't know if it's gonna come through or not, and I really don't care about your opinion. Like, you know, like I got on YouTube because it's
exactly.
If honestly, out of respect, it's really started with you, Arch. It's really out of respect that I.
What's happened with your watches? You were going to. Do you have any good watches now? Do you have any good watches now?
I don't have any watches now, but
they're all in the deal. They're all in the deal.
Hold on, but you're asking about my persona, right? You were asking about the truth, right? So when I first came on. It was honestly a model after you had a respect. I come on with the shirt and the tie, and the true fans would attest to this. And then, you know, I mocked you with the underpants thing, and then it really got rolling. And, you know, but I mean, hey, we did some good stuff, but I got kids that I'm taking care of. You know, I can't devote 100% of time to social media. I can only come on when I can, and I'm here for.
We never asked you to, but we never asked you to.
Well, here I am.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
What's some good things that are happening in your life? Tell me this. What's some good stuff?
That's baby.
Okay, that is good. But Drew, the reality is, how are you surviving? Tell me this.
Power washing and doing side jobs for my dad's company.
What side jobs are you doing?
And the great thing, you're going to get 2 deductions now when you do your taxes. Beautiful.
That will be soon to come. All is hopefully, you know, everything goes well with her pregnancy. Again, it's really hard on women, you know, when they're pregnant.
You have a second one coming?
Yeah, you know, and she's pregnant. She's hormonal. I'm taking care. You know, I take care of the baby. Wow. You know, I take care of her while she's sick, and you know, I do a lot, like, you know, and yeah, I do a lot. I'm a family man, and that's it. That's who I am. I'm whatever my family needs me to be. I haven't finished school. I plan on it, but hey, I love cars. I love watches. That's why I'm here.
You know, Archie, there's a lot of similarities between Drew Peacock, young Drew Peacock, and older middle-aged Mike the Snake. Sounds like Drew's in the same. He's dedicated his life to his family. His hobbies are cars. And what else, Drew? He likes to embellish things. That's hey, Mikey. That's why you got this.
Hey, come on, you can think of some good some better some deeper hitting accolades.
No,
Hey,
that's
look,
why I said
Drew,
what I said
I
earlier.
wish-
I see a
I-
lot
the-
of him and me.
Yeah,
A lot
the
of
thing you
me
got
and him.
going, you got charisma. You don't break your character. You're a shit troll, I can tell you that. But I mean, you're fun, and everywhere you go on the panel, it makes it easier for time to go by. I mean,
I know. I realize
you can't ask for more out of a panelist. You put
Yeah,
yourself
I
out
realized
there.
I've been a bit of a shit troll. That's why I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna come on today. You know, I'm just gonna let the dogs of havoc. You know, let loose.
Yeah,
the
havoc. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. I'm catching up on these old phrases. You know, I'm educating myself.
Pine Baron, $50. Drew, there is nothing more expensive than a good deal on a vintage Ferrari. Stay away from that car and cut your losses. There's always another one and a better one without the hassle later in life. You're still young, plenty of time.
He left the
Hey,
word.
Arch,
he left the
let's
word.
play along. Let's play along with Mr. Drew Peacock's narrative. Okay, Drew, take us from the beginning on this story of the. I mean, what would you call this? Barn find Ferrari? I mean,
He left the word hell out.
what
Pine
would be?
Barren meant to say,
how would
"Stay
you
the hell
describe
away."
this, Drew? How would you describe it from the beginning? Young man's dream, young Ferrari enthusiast dream, may come true.
Yeah, so
diamond in the rough.
So check
needle
this.
in the haystack.
So check this out. If you want to know the real truth, I came in.
Oh yeah, of course.
I came into a little bit of money when I was 19. The lawsuit came through. A personal injury. Dealt with the township of what was it, Chester?
So we're talking workman's
It
comp.
doesn't matter.
young
It doesn't
age.
matter. It doesn't matter
I
the
got a bit
township.
of inheritance, and I'm like, you know,
No,
what?
so sorry. It was a lawsuit or an inheritance? Which one was it? Sorry,
Well,
let's just.
Sounds like workman's comp. Workman's comp. They call that workman's comp. in Newark.
I say it's an inheritance because I didn't. Well, I guess I did work to achieve it, and that unfortunately.
How much did you get? How much did you get? What sort of numbers?
200,000.
What did you do with the 200?
I bought my dad a Viper. I bought a life insurance policy, and I spent the rest on the car, the Ferrari deal.
All right, wait a minute. So you spent some of the money on a Viper for your dad, but then you wanted to get a life insurance policy. And how old are you?
25. Right?
How old
How much
were you
was
when you bought the life insurance policy?
How much was that? Is this a whole of life? You mean, or what sort of life insurance policy?
I'm taking out a life insurance. I reserve money so I have in case anything happens to me, you know, for my wife and kids and stuff. I have a financial advisor through Ameriprise. Jared Zamkoff is his name. He handled most of my investments before I started taking out to do my own thing. And I mean, I kind of lost it all. You know, a fool and his money are so soon departed. But just this deal,
Wait,
man.
what?
You know, I was supposed to get a lot of value from this Ferrari deal, but.
Hey Drew, what year Viper did you get your dad? Was it a hard top? Was it AC
99 T10 silver.
Silver 99. Nice.
T10. Yeah.
And what did your dad think about?
He
I mean,
was-
how did you do it? Did you
that
put a
guy.
big bow on it? Hey Dad, look, I'm surprised. Was it used or new?
Used.
This is 99. So.
Yeah, got about like 40,000 miles on it. Yeah.
He invents this stuff as he tells the story. There, Curly.
Hold on, I need a picture of this.
But it's kind of charming.
I got a picture of this one. It's okay.
So there we go. That's all the proof we need. He's a boy with a phone.
Let me pull it on
Hey, Arch, I got my neighbors at my house. I gotta go.
No
Arch.
worries.
All right.
No worries.
See you guys.
Okay.
Good luck,
Later,
Drew. See
Curly.
you, Doc. See you, Mike.
Take it
See
easy.
you, punters.
See you, Curly.
Where did this?
And now we're winding down.
Winding down. Got the M5, the Aston Martin in here. This is the car from Argentina, the picture.
Mm-hmm.
There's that.
Well, that's a photograph of a car.
Yep, that's what I realized as I was pouring money into this thing. What was I originally supposed to show you again?
Oh, you were looking for your dad's Viper. You know, ultimately it's your money, but the problem is that Archie can't help but see you a bit as a wayward son.
Sure.
Doesn't want to see you tossing money down the toilet.
If I was my son, then I'd be the same way. Here it is.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah. I bet your dad was enjoying that.
Yeah, he is.
He's probably older, obviously, because he's your dad. So he's looking
Yeah,
at the
he's
first
older.
generation Viper.
He just went through a surgery, 2 surgeries, a divorce. You know, he's and he's real. You know, he's getting real old. I play golf with him as much as I can. You know.
How old is your dad?
He's not real old.
69. You know, he's creeping up there. 69.
Creeping up there, though. Yes.
Yeah, and you know, I want to play as much golf with him as I can. And
Hey, wait a minute. He was a bit older when he had you.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, he did things the right way.
Okay. So anyhow, Drew, I don't know whether we can see anything here. Okay, so let's talk watches. You were keen to get a date just. Anything on the watch front? Nothing.
I'm not there yet. I'm not at the level I once was.
Yeah. Okay. How much money have you got sunk into the Ferrari so far?
Oh, I don't feel like disclosing that figure.
Why is that?
Because it's a lot. It's a lot more than it should be.
I don't. Doc, tell me this. You're a smart man. Do you think he's really bought this Ferrari, or this is just complete bullshit? I would say bullshit. I smell bullshit.
I think that he's spent some money on this Ferrari because it's seemingly it has remained as a topic and a talking point. I suspect he's put at least some money into this thing. I'm going to agree with Pine Barren, and Pine Barren left the word out of there. He said, stay the away from the car. He meant to say, stay the hell away from the car.
Stay the fuck away from the car.
Maybe that's what he meant to say. But I mean, you know, I suspect that this is, you know, this is Drew's attempt at the pipe dream of, hey, you know, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. If it's a real barn find, this could be worth millions. And, you know, he's probably put multiple tens of thousands of dollars into it so far. This is my guess. This is just a guess. Hopefully he hasn't gotten up to 100,000 on it.
To me, it would have been worth a plane ticket down there to see it and make sure it's real and shake hands in person.
Right.
That's my input.
I have a question. Did you get a video of the car? I know you have photographs. Did you ever get a video of the car?
I believe I have a video. Let me see.
Okay. So.
And we got Naki in the background. What's Naki think?
No, just photograph.
Seriously, so what the fuck you're wasting your time with this guy? The guy's full of crap.
Yeah,
bullshit detectors, redlining. Seriously, look, Drew, if you're trolling us, good on you, mate. You made a fool of us.
Okay.
Right? You're full of shit. I'm suffering third-hand embarrassment here for you.
Yeah.
Oh, are you?
No, look, seriously, Drew, third-hand embarrassment.
Really?
Yeah.
I tend to agree. I'll be honest with you, Naki. I think it's time we say goodbye to Drew. Drew, thank you for coming today.
Drew, do a better job. Do a better job, Drew. Let's come on with your top off.
You want to see? I've been getting. I got the.
No, seriously, Drew. What's your end game here? I don't know. You're a father of 2. Then again, I am too, so I've got to take a good look at myself.
Soon to be 2, right? You've got the second one on the way.
You got the whole life ahead of you, right? I just don't. You seem like a good kid, but
I felt I could afford to make a mistake. I guess.
Look, it's not. Look, when we give you advice, it's not. I'm jealous or I wish bad things happen to you. It's just that we make mistakes at your age, and you're so glib about it.
And
Archie gives you advice, and your answers just make no sense to me. Because if you're my kid, I'll slap you in the fucking face like a wake up kid. I don't get it. If it's a troll, you got.
It's the truth. No, I'm laughing because it is the truth. And the thing is, it's like, this is a good way to express just kind of just, I don't know, this.
If you want to come on and talk properly.
Yeah, like, I want to come on here because, like, I miss you guys and stuff.
I don't mind. Look, you can come on.
I have a simple question for you.
I've just been stupid with my money. That's
simple
it.
question, Drew.
I've just been real stupid with my money previously. I'm
just saying, Drew. Sorry, Doc, but you come on and you spit so much bullshit, so you got no credibility. So if you say, "I fucked up," I know I fucked up.
You're not wrong. No, you're not wrong. I don't have enough proof to be credible, but to back up my stories, and that's my fault for being such a complete fool. But as Pavel mentions, like, why would somebody make up a whole story to make them look like a fool? Like, most people would make up a story.
Yeah, but look, like Archie said, look, Drew, you can come. Look, this is a men's support group.
Like, yo, like, check, like, I fucked up.
The question, Drew, have you spent less than 50,000 on this Ferrari? Is it less than 50,000 or more?
I'm not answering.
Wow.
Drew, I tell you what, Drew. Look, it's great to have you on. Thank you for saying hello. You come again.
Yeah,
and we'll talk.
I really love you guys. I really love you guys. And just working every day, just being a man, and it's a real thing.
You understand what you're just saying doesn't make sense. Because if you want to be a man, you don't say the shit you said the last half hour. I don't get it, Drew.
So what specifically? Because I'm talking about what my mistakes. I'm talking about where I fucked up, right? And I'm listening.
Yeah, but I have to sort of plow through all the bullshit to sort of decide. What's your ideal scenario? What's your ideal?
No,
I'm just saying. Look, like Curtis said, this is a men's support.
What would you ideal? What reaction could I solicit to appease you?
Just saying. My bullshit detector goes off, and I'm good at detecting bullshit. Drew.
You know what? I'm not bullshitting. I'm in a fucked up situation.
Well, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Drew. Are you overwhelmed?
It's one of the dumbest situations that nobody.
Drew, let me ask you a question. You're having a second kid. Are you overwhelmed with the responsibilities?
I don't know how to lie about this stuff.
Drew, I'm asking you a question. Are you overwhelmed with the second kid coming along and all the responsibilities that come with it? Are you overwhelmed? No bullshit. Straight answer.
100%.
Sorry?
100% I'm overwhelmed.
What is scaring the fuck out of you? What's causing anxiety?
Security for my family.
Yeah, but do you understand when you come on and you sort of make those glib comments, you're sending mixed messages. So if you say, all right, look, fuck what I do.
So it's kind of the point of my character. It's like the antithesis of what I'm really.
It's not working. The execution is all wrong, right? Now, if you come on and say, what do I do? What do I do? All right, we'll give you some advice. We'll listen to you. It'll be a lot more sympathetic. Do you understand what we're saying? We would love to help, have a conversation, but be your authentic self. Don't be a bullshit artist.
I wish I was bullshitting there, fella.
All right, I'm just saying, I'm happy for you to come on and on the dungeon or whatever and have an interview, but it's got to be no bullshit interview.
Yeah, hey, I wish I was bullshitting. I'd probably have all my money and, I wouldn't be in it.
All right, let me ask you a question. Are you happily married? Yes or no?
Yeah. We had a fight. We had a little fight today,
Look, it's your business. You don't have to tell us, but what was the fight over?
I said something that could have been a little too hurtful.
You don't have to tell us, but what was it?
It was down the pretty misogynistic. If I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to. I don't need to go into that.
So
yeah, I'm just like I'm just.
We got another super chat from Mobster. Mobster $2. Mike, could you lave me a home safe out of wood? There we go. That's Mobster.
Thank you, Mobster. What did you say to her that pissed her off?
You don't say.
It's a mess of
You don't say certain things to women. Women, you say certain things to women, they'll never forget it.
What did you say? What did you say? I'll tell you how bad it is.
I don't feel like saying it.
That bad, eh?
Yeah, pretty bad.
So what did you say?
It was all because she was she's saying exactly the same things that you guys are saying to me, that I'm a dreamer, a delusional fantasist, and
look, Drew, like I said, I don't want to knock you down any further. I'm just giving you some advice. When you have kids,
it's all right. It's all right. No, it's all good. I don't.
The problem you have, you got your looks, and you think that's going to get you by, and you think at the end of the day it's going to work out. When you have that attitude, it might work out, it might not. But the problem
very
is
fleeting. It's very fleeting.
Yeah,
it leaves so quick.
Yeah. You got 2 kids now. Now she's saying, "Fuck." When a woman looks for a guy, they look all right. What's his upside? Has he got ambitious? Has he got ambition? Now, if she thinks you're dreaming, well, dreaming's not going to pay for the bills.
I pay all the bills. She doesn't work, and that's kind of where the argument kind of.
Yeah, but she's saying, all right, what's the future in 5 years? That's what she's looking at. 10 years.
Absolutely. And
if she thinks that you're dreaming, and if she's saying what we're saying here, you got to say, all right, fuck. I have to fucking listen here. Seriously, Drew.
I know. Yeah, I know.
You got your whole life ahead of you, and I sincerely wish you the best of luck. But you can't be delusional.
I know.
And the problem you have is you're a good-looking kid. You're a bit of a narcissist. No, you're a bit of a narcissist.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's causing you more harm than good. Now, if you're a single and you're a bit of a player and you're a bit of a gold digger, all right, that can work for you. But your looks mean shit now.
I did that already, and that wasn't fulfilling as a man.
But you got 2 kids now. Your looks mean shit now.
Yeah, I know that. I know how it works as the hierarchy of status and everything. I get it. I understand, and I'm at the.
I don't do hierarchy. I'm saying because you're not going to be fucking other women. Because if you do, you're cheating on yourself. So
well,
you're
I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love with her. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but your love.
I stepped on her, and then something happened, and I just didn't feel right, and it just cheating on somebody you love is.
You know what imposter syndrome is?
Well, I'm sorry.
You know what imposter syndrome is? That's how I felt when I only made $28 for Archie the other day. Look, I think you're suffering from imposter syndrome, which when you wake up 2 o'clock in the morning in a cold sweat, you're saying, "Fuck, I'm a phony." I bet you feel that way. We all feel it at certain times, but you can't just rest on your looks because that's all right. That can get Kelly wet, right? She can come on all moist, but it's not going to pay the bills.
I know that. I
retract that, Kelly.
Pay the bills in the morning.
No. Look, I read your body language. When you say freelancing, I know what that means.
Hey guys, I gotta go.
Hey, thank you for coming on, Mikey. We love you, and we will see you again soon. Now we've got some super chats. I got some great super chats have just come in here. Let's change the vibe. Phoenician Cedar, $5. Drew, listen to Narc. He's actually got more empathy than most I know.
I wish him the best of luck. I said, seriously, I got a daughter a couple of years younger than you, Drew, right? And she's very attractive, and I had to get her grounded, but she always had guys going after her. And I go, look, you're lucky, you're genetically blessed. You won a lottery, right? But don't rest on your laurels. I said to her, show some humility. Because what happened used to happen with a lot of girls didn't like her because they were jealous of her. And it was her fault, but she was saying, I'm going overseas. Yeah, I met so-and-so. Okay, you don't rub it in the face. Be humble. Sometimes it's good to have a girl that's attractive, but not beautiful. That causes a lot of problems, Arch.
Yes.
I really believe that.
Yeah, no, I want to be a better man.
Well, I'm saying you can come on and say that, right? But
But at first we were talking lightly, we were talking loose, talking fun, and then we were.
Yeah, but it got to the stage where it was getting old quick, Drew. You just
that's what you guys choose to ask me. You could ask me about.
No, you chose to answer that way. You could have been more forthcoming in what you wanted to tell us, and we would have been a lot more empathetic to your situation. And like I said, this is
Master Samurai. You're saying, okay, okay, I get it. I get what you're saying, General. You know, like I really do. It's not like I'm thinking what you're saying and just.
Look,
we had
Dirk Diggler come on, tell us how he was involved in a loveless marriage, didn't get laid for years, right? Totally miserable, felt like a loser. So we helped him. Look at him now. Like I said, this is a men's support group / watch stream. So Drew, it's up to you.
Exactly.
Am I right, Archie? Am I right?
I've been really thinking.
You're
I've been really thinking about joining the military. For you to be honest.
Wow.
Yeah, but you've pivoted 10 times since you've been on the stream.
Exactly.
Major swings in direction.
There's nothing too much working out for I passed the fireman exam, but it's been a while since they got back, so that's not working out. I'm knocking on doors every day, trying to picking up jobs. Not trying to. I'm picking up jobs.
Zeppy asked a question. How much are you in debt?
None.
You're not in debt at all.
No.
No. Look at the camera. Say, I'm not.
I am in zero debt. I lost all of my previous money, but I'm in zero debt.
Well, you lost your previous money. So how did you recover that?
The 200,000 you're talking about, I assume.
Well, right? I've lost not a majority of it. A good.
You've spent 200,000. It's gone.
I don't believe you got a life insurance policy at 18 because you don't think that far ahead. So I call bullshit on that. Why would you get a life insurance policy?
I'm planning to get one.
No, you said you bought one. You said some of that $200,000 went on a life insurance policy.
He's just this is the wriggler. He invents this shit up. He likes to think he's the smartest man in the move when he's trapped. And
look, it's only 24 hours. Look, let's give him some wiggle room. He's only 24.
Now we got some super chats banked up. We got some super chats banked up here. Let's go for it. Let's go for this super chats. We got Mental Jock, 18 AED. If you take life advice from Narc, there is no hope for you, Drew.
What's up, man?
You know why he's upset? Because I mock his dog. Have you seen his dog? It's a little rat. He hasn't gotten over that.
And we've also got another super chat here. Let's have a look here. Juco, $20. Thanks, Mr. Peacock. If this is the young generation, I'm excited for my kid. She is going to clean house on this soft ass generation if this is her competition.
If you say so. The best of luck to her.
Drew, we're not having a go at you. We're just saying, just be honest. And
we've got another one here. We've got Timely Behavior. Timely Behavior, $3. Is this the guy that owes $5 million? No.
That's a joke, I think. I think Timely's getting around a little bit.
And Zeppy, we got Zeppy, $10. Drew, to be honest, how much are you in debt? Why are you not working for your dad? Why side jobs for your dad? Why? Yes, good point.
What does your dad do?
My dad has done siding for the past 30 years.
What?
And he's
what's he done?
Siding.
Home improvement.
What the fuck is that? Siding.
Siding goes on a house.
Siding on a house.
Siding. All right, go on.
So yeah, correct. So construction contracting. He had a big company and he sold it, but now he started up a smaller company only doing smaller siding repair work. PM vinyl siding repairs is the name.
So have you got an option to work with him?
I'm finishing school.
Right. Let me ask you a question. Do you feel like because you've got backup from your parents that it sort of allows you to fuck around a bit and dream a bit, be a bit delusional? Be honest.
I never really received much but great parenting from my
Here we
parents.
go. We got Timely. How are you, my friend?
Timely, obviously you've been paid.
My dad was a great dad, and my mom was a great mom. You know, I'm just a fuckwit kid. You know,
No, I'm not saying you're fuckwit. No, you have to learn from your mistakes. My little one is a shit of a kid at times, right? And you're gonna laugh. I saw Oppenheimer yesterday, right? And the reason why she wanted to go yesterday is because her friend's going on the first date, so we had to spy on them. We turn up at the cinema, and the mother's there spying on them too. So it's her mother's there, and me and my daughter. Now the girl met this guy on social media. He said he's 6'1", right? She's 5'6". He's 5'7" and Asian. 6'1". It was hilarious. It was, she saw the mother, then she saw me, my daughter, and she's about to laugh. So the guy lied about his height. He did a sozo. 6'1", and he's 5'7" in real life.
That's a big lie.
Right?
that's a big lie. You can't really, you know.
That's a short lie.
Yeah. By the way, Tom, it's good that you've been fully paid by Archie, because I know you're complaining about the slight paying. So you know he's fully paid when he comes on his streams.
Did you put a bit too much pre-workout again this morning, Naki? Is this what it is?
No. Did you, yes or no, complain to GMT Archie was slow paying me? I couldn't come up with a bullshit excuse not to come on. Yes or no?
No.
You sure?
100%.
Because GMT said that you're upset.
Listen, stop being a delusional fantasist about it, all right? Enough.
Super chat.
I just wanted to congratulate Archie for getting Timepiece Gentleman on. Is there a commission you had to pay to get this guy on, or what?
Look, you're right. Hey, it didn't work in this. It didn't work in the chat comment. You thought it would work in the fucking on the panel? Come on, Timely.
Why not?
We got a
Why
super
not?
chat there.
Super chat.
Super chat, Phoenician Cedar, $2. Pride and lack of humbleness equals Drew.
No, Drew, you still got a chance. Seriously, if you're on my kid, I'll probably slap you around a few times, right?
If you could, it's hard to
No,
slap.
trust me. No,
I don't know. You kind of, if you want to, I'll show you what you're up against. I'll show you.
See that comment is what is wrong with you, Drew. You shouldn't say that. You say, well, what do you got to offer, Mark?
Then
But
you
that
should
comment-
take you should take that attitude and go get the Ferrari. Then, like, if that's the problem.
Tell me, am I right here? We're both wild parents.
Yeah.
Am I out of line here? Tell me if I'm out of line here.
No. That's what I would have got.
And we have the Diggler in the house. Hello, Mr. Dirk.
No. Take advice from this guy. Here we go.
Hey,
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I'm out taking a head. Went out a little run, walking. Hey, you know what? We all make mistakes. I was more of a fucktard than you, bro. Okay?
No
You're
way,
gonna
dude. No way.
Yeah.
Listen,
Take his word. Take his word for it. Take his word for it. Take his word for it.
Listen, children make you. Children make you straight. Children make you straighten up, man. They really do. But I think you should join the military, man. Out 4 or 5 years, get the GI Bill. You'd be able to put a FHA down payment, like zero interest rate deposit on a home. Get it more of an education on the government's dime. I think that's a good idea, dude.
Yeah,
You know?
it's just I go to the military. I'm away from the lady. You know, that's
the roughest.
Yeah, but Drew, think about all the men in the showers.
Yeah.
That's why I come here.
Does she have
Drew,
family?
like I said, you can come in anytime you want, Drew. Drew, you can come in anytime you want here. Just cut the bullshit out. You can be funny for yourself. We need more female viewers. Maybe it'll help with Kelly's sex life.
My wife's viewing right now. She's actually watching.
Can I interview her?
No.
Why?
Because she'll tell you the
truth. The truth.
Yeah, she'll tell you the ugly truth about me. She's an incredible woman.
Yeah, and that's why he wants to interview her.
I don't know why she does it.
We got a lot of background.
Hey, Narc.
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably me. I'm gonna get off right now. But hey, Narc, I gotta ask you one question.
Sure.
Is that mom hot at the movie theater?
Have you tapped that black ass yet?
Hey, was the mom hot? Was the mom hot? He went with.
Actually, the mother's a psychologist. She's a nutcase too. Absolute nutcase.
Oh, both of them are. Yeah.
You're being
Look at Ron the
redundant.
shrink.
That she's a psychologist.
I'll be back. I'm just going for a toilet break. I'll be right back.
Of course you are.
Hey, Arch, I'll catch you later, buddy. I'm gonna get going too, bud.
I'll be back in 1 minute.
Yes, sir.
Be back.
See you, Drew. See you, Narc.
Wait a minute.
See you, Timely.
See you, mate.
See you, Doc.
Narc, do you have controls? If he's gone like this?
I refuse to accept keys. Tank sends them every day. I don't want
Timely,
keys.
you don't have controls, do you?
I do, but not at work. I'm on my phone at work.
Well, here we are.
So when you're coming back, now that you've been fully paid, Tom, are you coming back?
I was fully paid before.
No, you weren't. You were slow paid. Did he say yes or no? Can I pay you in installments? Can I pay you in installments? Yes or no?
The guy paid me straight away. Relax.
No. So why'd you come up with the bullshit excuse that work commitments are stopping you from coming on?
Because work commitments to stop me from coming on. I'm at work now.
That's fair enough.
Fucking hell.
So what would you like to ask Drew?
Me?
Hey, Pavel,
Hey,
this isn't a new tactic, by the way. He's been stepping away for years.
How does he intend on paying back the $5 million he owes in watches and stuff?
We're still sticking with that line, eh?
Well, why not?
Selling my ass for money on Freeling.
That's
All
not too
right. Can I
far
ask you,
from
Drew,
the truth
do you
from what I
suffer
heard.
from anxiety?
Sure.
How bad is it?
Pretty bad.
All right, no, I'm serious. I know it was my little one does. So how bad is bad?
Bad.
What are you anxious about?
Panic attacks?
Sure. No, I can control myself.
But you said you don't owe any money. What are you anxious about?
Just the fact that I don't have a good job in place in society yet, and I got a woman, beautiful woman to take care of, and also uphold that position amongst the competitive pool out here, and build my network as a man and everything else. Just make more money for the family, I'm whatever my family needs.
This is slogan talk. But I'm saying, what plan have you got?
What plan have I got? Finish school and look for government positions.
Now, your wife said she's a bit upset your current situation. Why is she upset about it? You're not moving fast enough? Be honest.
She's upset at the lack of ambition that I had before we had a kid, and now that we have a kid, I'm not in the position I could have been in.
Yeah, I understand that. I get that. Look, this is what I'll give you an example. When people date women, when women date artists, broke artists, people say, "Look, why do people date artists?" Okay, it's the upsides that they know that artist might make it big one day, but they give them 2 or 3 years to make it. After that, if they don't make it, they fuck them off. With your wife now, she wants you to step up, right? And like I said, she knows you're a good-looking bloke. You got ambition. But I think she's resting on your laurels and you're not fulfilling your potential. And I think she would agree to that. Am I right? Yes or no?
I definitely attest. There's much more for me to develop as a man. Otherwise, we wouldn't have probably gotten in that fight today.
No, it's because the fight happened. You call her a bitch, but you
get into a fight, Drew.
Yeah.
I did use the B word. I don't use the C word.
Ooh,
yeah,
wow.
I used the B word.
Not dinner for you tonight.
Not today. Like a couple of days ago. I don't like talking too much.
Arch, can you put up Palway's comment? Great comment from Palway. Drew, I'm not going to have a go. I want to be empathetic now.
No, I treat her like shit.
Palway, not Pavel, Archie. Palway.
I don't know why.
Yeah. Same.
Palway.
I'm sorry.
One sec. Stay there, Drew. 1 sec. Read.
Oxley stayed high.
Bring up Palway's comment, Arch. If I had keys, I would pull it up.
Yeah.
Somebody says my wife looks like Zendaya.
This isn't the Drew from a year ago. the weight of responsibility has created.
Drew, 1 sec. Drew, can you please read this?
This isn't a Drew from a year ago. The weight of responsibility he has created has dropped on him like a ton of bricks. It's all too young, so you're gonna have to grow quick now. I'm afraid, mate. Yep, that's just it. And yeah, I mean the games are over, but I just haven't found.
That side just there said it all.
Yeah.
I haven't found the right position.
Drew, I was the last one in my group to get married. One of the last ones, but the first guy I got married at 21, and the pressure he went through at that age, I didn't comprehend. I didn't get it. It just wasn't in my radar until I had kids.
Sounds like you need to stop being picky, pull your thumb out and go get a job that's going to make you some money, mate. And don't worry about what it is. Just make the fucking cash.
Yeah.
I'm making $250 a day right now at power washing. Like that's cash every, like, you know, under the table. That's like what that's if we're
right, you're making that. All right, just say you're making that, right?
Yeah,
so why is your wife happy with that? Why is your wife happy with that?
Paying that other positions, or common positions besides, you know, aren't really paying that unless perhaps police officers, firefighters, teachers, engineers. You know, engineers are doing very well. I just haven't finished my degree, and I need to finish that so I can become an engineer and move my family to the suburbs. You know,
Cody thinks you're trolling here. I don't think. I think as you are speaking, I don't think you're trolling. I think this is the real Drew. Am I wrong? Am I right?
That's really for you to decide. You know, but yes, it is the real me. This is 100% the real me.
Archie went through what you're going through.
Why don't you just sell the Ferrari and then you got the money?
I think I'm hoping on.
Did you say it's
question.
a simulation
at that age,
run or a stimulation? Yeah. Just wondering.
Arch, at your age, when you had kids, how much pressure did you have back then? How much pressure did you feel yourself put on yourself?
I was a very serious guy. You know, I was very serious. I didn't really joke around with bullshit personas, social media.
But that's deflection. Oh, look, I get it. It's deflection.
I was a different guy. Drew worries me. The fact that he just plays with this.
But how did you not worry about social media when you've been on social media as a YouTube character for over 10 years now?
Yeah, it was a different era when I
only pop in when I can.
Yes.
So does that make me the social media buffoon? Like
No, Drew, we're not having a go at you. I'm just saying Archie's a bit concerned at your glib responses and the way you're handling it. Maybe that's your deflection. Maybe that's the way you're handling it.
It's just what it was is that I had that lawsuit and I was just a bunch of money fell in my lap and I was just made a dumb kid dumber.
Oh, did that make you less ambitious? You thought
100% less ambitious. I'm more ambitious now than I've ever been in my entire life.
Yeah, because now you need to eat.
Yes.
Drew, yeah, if you look, forget the mistakes you've made. Now, if you don't learn from it, then you're a fucking idiot. You've won the lottery.
Idiot.
Yeah, you won the lottery because you're a good-looking kid, which you can get your places, get your positions in companies, right? Yeah, you can fuck the female bosses, right? You can manipulate them, right? But if you don't learn from your mistakes, then, mate,
Naki, easy with the bosses. The missus in the chat somewhere. Relax.
She doesn't.
I don't cheat. I really love her. You know, I'm not fucking at her. I'm not fucking at her.
Listen, just go out, find a job that pays half decent money, even if it's shoveling shit. Do what you need to do for now to put food on the table, mate.
Yeah, that's.
Stop fucking around. Pull your thumb out. Get a real job and make a career out of it.
That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm.
Easier said than done, Timely.
Yeah, no, I'm praying for it. You know,
I get it.
Kayla has her degree. You know, and I don't listen. Kayla has her. I actually envy my wife because of how.
Yeah, but you're looking after the kids. The problem. Look, this is the problem you have when.
She has her degree. I don't. But
yeah, look, my nephew.
Why don't you be the mum? And she goes and works.
She can't find a job. I'm the one that's working every day.
True. My friend's nephew. Actually, my nephew. He is about to get married, but she's optometrist. She makes good money. She's got her own business, right? He doesn't make as much. The problem he was telling me that they have is she's going to have kids. She wants to look after the kids. So that goes her income. That goes her standard of living. So she's concerned that he can't provide for her. And she has a right to feel that way because she's the one who's the breadwinner. And he said, and I go, what about you looking after the kids? No, she wants to look after the kids. Now, the responsibility, he goes, responsibility is on me now to make even more than I made before. I go, that's up to you now. And you can't blame her for asking that.
I don't want to be in that position.
Yeah, but you are now, because your wife is got a degree and you haven't. And she's got 2 kids. She's going to look after the kids.
Correct.
So the pressure is,
Correct.
now, I can understand why you're feeling overwhelmed. But you're going to have to sort of speak to people that you respect and put a plan like Tommy said. You got to.
Howie. Do you know what your problem is, Drew? You come across as though having a normal job is beneath you because you've got daddy who's got a load of money.
No, my dad.
Do you not realize, right? Do you not realize you probably need to get a job in somewhere where there are prospects, but that you might be at the bottom and work your way up? Jet washing once a month at $250 a day.
You go, Pavel.
$250 a day once a month is just $250 a month.
No,
it's
but
not fucking $250 a day.
I'm working.
I can guarantee you are not doing that every fucking day. And if you are, I want in on it.
4 to 6 days a week.
What you need is a job at the bottom and work your way up. But you're not happy to do that. You're not happy to do that because you come across as entitled.
You got to make your bones, mate.
You're right.
That's what it is.
No, you're right. I do come across as entitled. That's what I felt like all that.
So this
money.
is why we have Pavel. Thank you very much. Nice, please don't get Pavel and Palway confused.
No.
Thank you, Pavel.
No, he's 100% right. You know, I do come across as entitled because I was entitled for a short period.
And look, maybe that's
and as you say it, you flick a cheeky smile to the camera at the same time. This is what we're talking about. You want more money? Get a second job then.
Look, Tom Lee had 4 jobs. He was working at his other job. He fixes watches, Archies, and what's the 4th one? He even was on here before he got sick of it. He wasn't getting paid. 4 jobs time.
This whole discussion was about a
GMT works. He's got his business and the markets. Curly's a full-time streamer. That's how he makes his money.
We all do extra stuff, eh? Like, you know, my dad, half the time I didn't see him because he's working around the clock.
Yeah, that's what my dad was like.
You know, he was doing a day job. He did an afternoon job. By the time he came home, we were in bed. We were sleeping. You know, he was working on the weekend.
I didn't have a relationship with my father, Drew. Right?
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time with my son. Like, you know, I spent a lot of time. I know I could probably be out more working more. Like,
and it's nice that you get to spend time with him, but you also need to put food on the table, mate, as rule number 1, right?
Yeah, but you see what the problem is, Tommy? He goes, where the fuck do I start? He's overwhelmed, and I can't blame the kid.
You start by getting another job. It doesn't matter, whatever.
Correct. I do need another job, perhaps a night job while I work, while I can salvage enough work power washing, because it's just $250 a day. It's just really hard to turn down.
What's the fucking power wash?
Yeah, but like Pavel said, he goes, is that sustainable?
Not.
How many hours a day are you working for that? How many hours a day is that for $250?
I'll finish my jobs around like 2:00.
I'll tell you one thing. He's saying $250 a day. He's either working like 15 hours to get the $250, or he's saying that's the top he gets, and then under that it's less. I'm telling you now, you're not making $250 a day every day.
Well, if there was work every day.
Yeah, if there was work every day, but there's not.
If there was work every day, I would make $250 a day every day.
That's if. That's not sustainable.
That's correct, because it's just the nature of this business, and perhaps maybe the way that whatever, but there's just not enough business to sustain all year round. You know, it's
then it's the wrong industry to be in, mate, because you need money.
Right.
You know,
Correct.
steady.
Correct.
It's not a career. It's not a career. Look, Drew, we're about to shut up. We're about to send the link to JJ. Why don't you jump on JJ's? They've got some good people there. They'll give you advice. All jokes aside, I wish you the best. I might come across a bit hard, but now that you're talking properly, I have more respect for you. I can understand the anxiety and the feeling of being overwhelmed.
Okay, guys, it's time for us to thank the people who super chatted today. So let's go through the list.
See you later, Drew.
Toyota
Take
Mo,
care.
AD Never Calling, Neo, JBIDX. Thank you, JBIDX. JBIDX, Dirk Diggler, Slatsman, Starchy, Slatsman. We had Ron Chef, Neo, Bursa has been a member for 4 months there. Bursa, thank you. Thomas Burnett, Mr. Valju, Ron Chef, Sirocco Sales, Neo. That's correct, Neo. Thomas Burnett, Mental Jock, Patel Philippe, Neo, Pavel. Pine Baron, TWP, Neo, Box and Docs, Ron Chef, Tanzeel, Ross Rachel Brady, Pine Baron, the Super Chat, Mobster, Phoenician Cedar, Mental Jock, Duco, that's right, Duco, Timely Behavior, Zeppi, and we also had Phoenician Cedar, Pride, and Lack of Numbness is Drew. So, guys, that's the show for today. I want to thank everyone who came on today. We're going to be linking to my good friend JJ Lecoute. That's right, JJ Lecoute. And guys, stay tuned. We'll be doing the morning show in 9 hours' time. And best of luck to Drew. Thank you so much for joining us. See you later, guys.